Hey guys. Okay, so I actually was going to do a reading on if you're going to reconcile with your person, when. I still may do that reading later, but for some reason when I sat down to do this reading, Spirit was kind of laying a different message on me, so I'm gonna follow my spirit guides here and go in that direction. So this reading, I guess, is going to be about the next conversation that you have with your person, okay? Whoever that is on your mind. The next conversation that you have with them, what is that going to pertain? You know, what is that going to be like? What's the mood that they're going to be in going into it, and what's the mood that's going to be going out of it? So we'll take a look and see how that comes out in tarot. So instead of crystals, I'm actually going to pull some stickers from the box here, okay? I really like to use the stickers, guys, because I like to read the stickers and stuff intuitively. So let's see what we have for pile 1. And then I'll tell you what the tarot decks are. These are all new decks too, by the way. Oh, okay. So if y'all don't know, this is the Punisher logo. But so that's going to be, which really reminds me of death in tarot. So this will be pile 1. Pile 2. Okay. Actually, that fits perfectly on there, doesn't it? Pile 2, it's the bike sticker that has the flowers in it. Pile 3. Just want one. Just give me one. Oh, y'all have Wally. I love Wally. Okay. So we have, I didn't even know, guys, these 2 stickers here, I didn't even know were in this box. So that's kind of crazy. Random stickers, guys. Okay. So I guess the first one here, we have the Punisher skull. It's also like the galaxy looking thing in the background there. And then this tarot deck is called the, this is the after tarot. No. This is the before tarot. This is the before tarot here, okay? And it's just like, just so y'all know, it's just like the regular right away tarot, but it's the scenes that take place right before the classic scenes. And then this here is also new, and it's called the Influence of the Angels tarot. I'm really excited to use it. And then this one is the after tarot. So it's the same thing with this one, but these are the scenes after the original tarot story, okay? So pile 1, 2, and 3. Timestamps are down below, and I'll see you at your pile. Hey, pile 1. So if you chose the before tarot, and this is a piece, I was going to say a piece of stone. This is the Punisher skull. And guys, this, like I said in the big intro there, it reminds me of death. It reminds me of death in the tarot. And also, for some reason, the teeth that's on this thing, knowing that the teeth are so long here, makes me wonder if this person has either said some things to you in the past that were pretty cutthroat, you know, or, and I keep hearing in my head, something you can really sink your teeth into. I don't know why that's coming to mind, but there you go. Something that you can really sink your teeth into. And this person, guys, this is not a very good look here that they have. So there may be some kind of resentments going on, some kind of issues going on in the background that maybe they're wanting to discuss or bring up. I'm not going to stay too long on that sticker there, but definitely death is coming across in that for sure. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 there. They may actually be wanting some kind of victory out of this conversation that they want to have with you. Holy moly. Sorry, guys. Just trying to get started here. Dogs are already scratching at the door there. Okay. So like I said, this is the before tarot. This is the scenes that took place right before before the original classic tarot images. It's very interesting, to be honest with you. So how I'm going to do this is we're going to take a look first at what their mood is going into this, okay? So what is how? Okay. Have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So this is their mood, okay? So I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing. I'm going to go ahead and get all the cards out first. What is their mood going into this conversation? Spirit, what is their mood? You have the World here with Temperance. What is their mood going into this conversation? That is the Nine of Wands. Is that right? Yes. Okay, well, all that's just wanted to come out together. So let's just look at that and see what that says. We have, wow, the Three of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, well, this, guys, this right here is the backstory of what has took place here between the two of you. Okay. So let's take a look at what they're wanting to discuss. We have the Emperor. What is Paul one's person wanting to talk about? We have the Ace of Pentacles. What is Paul one's person wanting to discuss in this conversation that they next have? What are they wanting to discuss? We have the Hangman. What is Paul one's person wanting to discuss? And there's Death. There's the Death. Okay, I'm going to move these up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and get out what the closing of this, nope, they're telling me not to. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about what we have on the table, and then we'll get out what the closing part of the conversation. And I'm sorry that my music stopped here, guys. Something's going on with my connection. I have the worst internet where I live. It's awful. Okay, so I hope y'all don't mind that glare. It's not too bad. So, as far as what happened in this conversation, or why this conversation is wanting to happen in the first place, we have the Three of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. So if you notice in this Ten of Cups, and this is supposed to be right before the, everything actually takes place here. With this Ten of Cups, it's, this family that's running from the storm, from the rain that's coming in. Up here with the Three of Swords, apparently that is insinuating that there was some sort of ending, some sort of closing out that took place in this connection. Some sort of heartbreak, some separation here that happened. The Two of Swords is telling me there's some kind of decision, I feel like, that was made in this connection. Between the two of you is what I'm getting. And then here with the Ten of Cups, it's like somebody rained on your parade. That's so weird that's the message that I'm hearing, but somebody rained on your parade. So definitely there's some heartbreak here. Definitely there was some kind of decision made that this person's wanting to talk about, wanting to discuss. I feel like this person's moving into this conversation with you because they do have this lack of clarity here with the Ace of Swords in reverse. They really want to obtain, I think, your perspective of what happened in this situation with the two of you. I really think that they're wanting to either talk about why they made a decision that they did, or they want to talk about where you are and what you're feeling. I do feel like at some point, though, that this connection was a happy connection with this Ten of Cups. But it's almost like, I feel like this person maybe maybe caused some kind of heartbreak here or separation with you because they were trying to avoid something negative happening in this situation. I feel like with the World here, it's, you know, it's another indicator that there was definitely some kind of closing out of a cycle here in this connection. There's some kind of, you know, completion here that happened. And the Temperance is the balance that this person's kind of wanting to bring back to this connection. With the Knight of Wands here, it's especially with this Knight of Wands, with the wolf that's coming in here, and him trying to, you know, get ready to fight that wolf there. I feel like this is maybe how this person's coming into this conversation as far as their mood goes. They're coming into it ready for whatever, you know, ready to take on whatever you bring to them, but they are coming in it defensive. They do feel like there's probably a point to where they have to defend themselves. I have to play some music, guys. I'm so sorry. It's way too quiet for me. Way too quiet for me. I don't know what's going on with my internet. Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry, guys. One of these days I'll actually get through a whole reading without any disruptions. It's going to be amazing. Okay, that's better. Oh, much better. Okay, now let's get into it. So as far as what's going to happen in this conversation, what this person's wanting to talk about, obviously they're wanting to talk about this Emperor here. If that's actually another person, it's possible there could be some kind of third-party situation that happened here because of the Three of Swords that's here. This could also be possible that there's a family involved in this connection in some way, okay? Whether that's on your person's side or on your side. I feel like this person's going to kind of take control in this conversation. They want to offer you something here. They want to offer you some kind of introspection about why this ended, why they had to end this connection. I also feel like this person has some background feelings perhaps that they're wanting to discuss with you or wanting to kind of clear the air with. You know, I feel like the Hangman is about breaking, old patterns and basically getting yourself unstuck from where you are. And I feel like this person may be put in this situation with you, maybe put this person in a tight spot, and they feel this disconnection here with you. But if you notice, guys, on this Three of Swords, it's not puncturing the heart yet. So I really heavily feel like this person's wanting to talk about why they separated from you. And I think that it has something to do with they didn't want to cause heartache. Even though there was some kind of happiness overall in this connection, but they didn't want to cause a heartache here. It's like this person feels the need to defend themselves, and this is the energy that they're going into. I feel like they're trying to keep their emotions in check. They're trying to make sure they're in control in the situation. They want harmony here. They want peace with you. They want to offer you explanation. You notice on this Ace of Pentacles, there's not one hand here, it's two hands, one giving to one another. A new opportunity. I do feel like they do want to have some kind of new beginning here, new opportunity with you. We'll see how that actually, where that is or what that pertains. But I feel as if there's just wanting the new opportunity to clear the air and to have some kind of rebirth here, and it may be a different kind of way. This could have been a connection between the two of you that started very quickly. These are swords. There's lots of swords here, and swords are fast moving. Also, the wands here is making me say, because the wands are the fastest in the deck. So it's making me say that they want to defend this fast-moving energy, this connection, and how quickly it went, okay? And this person, I have to say, they may not be completely in balance just yet, but they're certainly trying to get there. And that's part of them coming into this conversation, is what they're wanting. They're wanting to bring things into balance. They want it to be equal give and take. They want you to understand things clearly like they understand things clearly. This person may have left you with no explanation, you know, no understanding, or silence. They're wanting to clear all this up. They're wanting to take control and clear this up. You know, this emperor here, he's not sitting. He's standing. He's ready to make that offer. You know, he's got the lamb on his neck there. He's ready to bring some kind of peace to this connection and have some kind of rebirth here. You know, death sometimes is looked at as a negative card, but it's really not. It's kind of like the phoenix, you know, having to tear yourself away, tear something away to have a brand new beginning there, to have a brand new overall perspective moving forward. I feel like that's what's happening in this connection. This is what this person wants. This is how this conversation is going to take place, okay? So what's the outcome of this conversation, Spirit? Guys, I just saw the 4 of Wands. It didn't come out, but I did just see the 4 of Wands. So let's see what happens. Upright. What is, Spirit, what is the outcome of this conversation for pile 1? What is the outcome of this conversation for pile 1, Spirit? Oh my gosh. No way. No way. That isn't crazy. Isn't that crazy? So it did come out for you guys. The 4 of Wands is it's a reunion. It's a union card. It's you know, it's everything. It's the union. So there's harmony here. There's peace here. You know, there's love here. There's everything here. This is the outcome of this whole conversation here between the 2 of you. You couldn't get, guys, to see that as the outcome of a conversation here, you couldn't see a better card. I don't think there's a better card in the deck other than that, because that's saying that there will be peace, there will be harmony, there will be a union here. So let's get more in depth and see what kind of union that actually is, okay? Either way, there's going to be harmony. There's going to be peace, so that's good. How is this conversation moving forward? How does this conversation end? Wow. That is the 9 of Pentacles. Now, the 9 of Pentacles is an independent card, but it also is about abundance. What else? Now you have the 8 of Swords in reverse. What else? Whoa. 2 cards fell out. We have the 8 of Cups here in reverse. I'm going to consider it, but I'm not going to leave it out because it did fall in my lap. I'm not sure which direction it actually came out in. This is the way I picked it up. So I'm going to take that into consideration, but let's just go ahead and move forward with this. Now, Justice coming out in reverse is kind of strange for me, being that the 4 of Wands is here. Okay, so what I'm kind of seeing here is that this person wants to clear things up in this conversation. There's going to be some kind of rebirth here in this conversation. And there goes my music again. What is going on? Now, guys, just for future reference, every time I tell you guys that I have a hard time with my internet and downloading, especially if you've had a personal reading from you, now you understand. My internet is awful. I have satellite internet because I can't get anything else out here. And it's, if you see a commercial saying it's the best, it is not the best at all. So this is kind of different. I'm actually going to get a clarifier for the... This is strange. This is strange energy. I feel like there is going to be harmony here. There's going to be a reunion here. You're going to have a peace of mind about something here. But I do still feel like you both will be still in a very, very independent energy. You'll gain the wisdom, but you'll both be very still independent here. But I can tell you there won't be... Hold on, let me get a card for that. I have a scenario that's coming to mind, but I don't want to say that until I get a clarifier. Can you clarify this 8 of Swords in reverse, please? Oh, yeah. Okay. Can you clarify the Justice in reverse, please? Okay. Okay. Look at that. We have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck with the 6 of Swords and the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords and the Page of Cups and the Lovers in reverse, the Star. Okay. Wow. We'll get to that in just a second. Let's go ahead and let me tell you what I'm seeing here. It's kind of frustrating, to be honest with you. So the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords upright is basically being a victim, you know, playing that role of holding yourself, feeling like you can't accomplish something or do something, but really you can. You're the one holding yourself back. Whatever that is holding you back. It could be fear, it could be anything, but in some way, shape, or form, you just feel restricted. Now, when this card comes out in reverse, this is an energy of releasing yourself from that, having freedom, okay? Finding options to moving forward, facing those fears that have been holding you back. And then you have the 2 of Wands here, which is, again, a card of choice, but it's choice about the future, choice about moving forward. So I do feel like this person is wanting to not hold themselves back moving forward, not wanting to have anything that's kind of tying them down, moving forward in a direction that they want. I also feel like this is kind of your energy as well. I feel like you truly feel the same way. So to have Justice in reverse with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, what this is telling me is that, you know, when the 10 of Pentacles comes out, to me, it's almost kind of like the family card in a way. It's just having all of that abundance there. It talks about family, it talks about financial security, and it talks about long-term security, okay? So with Justice in reverse and the 10 of Pentacles here in reverse, what this is kind of telling me is that there's not going to be like a long-term outcome from this connection, okay? Nothing's set in stone. And this is why. Because, and this could be both of you. I feel like this is more so on your person, but I am feeling some of you guys' energy as well. Neither one of you want to hold yourself back. And this is going to be the final understanding that you have in this conversation. Neither one of you want to hold yourselves back from anything moving forward. You don't want to be tied down to someone. You want to both still remain in this 9 of Pentacles energy, which is that independence, you know, having that abundance to yourself. This is the energy you're both in moving forward. So there's not going to be, even though this isn't bad, you know, this definitely is not bad. I do feel like you're going to clear the air in this conversation, basically. Everything's going to be cleared out. Wherever you were lost in this conversation moving in, you weren't sure what exactly happened here, you're going to come into that. You're going to figure that out. This person's going to offer you that. And I feel like you as well are going to not only have that insight, but you may also be able to speak some things that you've been kind of holding back. But closing out here, there is going to be a rebirth, okay? You're both going to have some kind of understanding. This Four of Wands is definitely telling me that there is going to be harmony here, so you do not have to worry about it coming out in a bad, negative way. I feel like you're both going to have this understanding here that you both want to remain independent. You both want to remain, if that's single or whatever it is, but you're both wanting to remain in this independent energy moving forward. Because you don't want to hold yourselves back from anything in the future. You know, you're looking at this like, or this person is of, you know, I just don't want to be tied down to anything. I feel this certain way about you, but I made this choice, and because I didn't want to break your heart, I didn't want to upset you here. I don't want to be tied down to anything moving forward. I do feel like they're leaving the door, and this is the part of the bottom of the deck I wanted to get to. I do feel like they are leaving the door open here. I do feel like they're still going to make you some kind of offer here. But I feel like things are definitely going to start to move into a calmer place. I definitely feel like, even in the background, I feel like you may have some hopes. But there's no expectations here moving forward, okay? There's no expectations here. So if this is something that you were thinking this person is going to commit to you in some kind of way, the end of this conversation you won't gain that. That won't be there. There's no commitment here. That's the injustice that's here. But I feel like this is mutual. And you may be saying to yourself, that's not mutual. That's not what I want. But for some reason, I'm feeling like whatever conversation happens with this person, whatever information is gained from this conversation is going to make you be in the same energy as them. And I do feel like they're still going to offer you something here. Offer you calmer space. Offer you some kind of love here from them. This is like somebody that says, you know, I want to, basically, guys, this is like somebody that tells you they want to have romance. They want to experience those things with you, but they don't want to be tied down into a relationship. And they want to move this connection into a calmer space. You know, you have two knights here, and then you have this Queen of Swords, which is about that conversation. But then you have the Page of Cups, which is about possibilities, you know, in love moving forward. But with the Lovers in reverse, this isn't something that's set in stone. And that's the whole point I'm getting at. This person's not wanting to set something here in stone. The Lovers is a relationship. It's a choice. And the star is under that. You know, I'm also getting the star here on the Six of Cups. There's a star here in the background. And I feel like what this person's saying here is that, you know, I can't commit to you right now. I'm not saying that there's not going to be something here in the future of this connection, if that's possible in your case, but I can't commit to you right now. This is a knowledge that you're going to gain, okay? And I have to say, in this conversation, you may not feel the need to say everything that you always thought you would to this person if you got the chance. For whatever information they bring to you here, you may feel the need to not say everything that's on your mind. But you're comfortable with that. You feel like almost guided through this, and with your intuition, you're listening to yourself internally, and you're doing what is best for you. And there's information here that you decide not to share with this person about the way you feel or the way you felt, because you can recognize that it's not going to help the situation, only hurt the situation. So they're coming to you with an offer. They're coming to you with an offer of having a relationship of some kind, but not being tied down. Now, I think that whole scenario is going to be different for everybody. I don't think this person's wanting to connect with other people. I think this person's not wanting a relationship right now at all. And they're maybe just wanting kind of you to be around if that's something that you want. More like a close friend that maybe y'all still have some intimate moments together. This is the clarity that they're bringing you. This is what they're going to discuss with you. This is what they're wanting, okay? This is how it's going to take place. They're going to start off, though, remember, in this defensive energy because they don't know where you are. They don't know what your thought process is because they probably left you on red, you know? Whereas they thought they were kind of keeping from breaking your heart. This person doesn't want to, they want to come in with an offer, but they don't want to offer you something they can't give you. And they can't give you this 10 of Cups. They can't give you all that. For whatever reason, this person has things going on in the background. They could be some kind of, or trying to be some kind of leader here, or maybe trying to take control of their life where they are. You know, this person's carrying some baggage. If you notice in this card, he's asking this woman to get on the boat with him. He's already has these swords here. So this person is carrying some things with them in their life, and that's why they're saying they can't have this commitment, but they can have this peace and harmony. They can have some kind of connection here, but they can't have a full-on relationship because they can't offer you as everything that you're wanting. Okay, so let's get some let me get some message cards. I know y'all like message cards. I like them too. So, oh my gosh, guys. Dang it. Already, I have the deck and it said, I love you unconditionally, and the other side said, I love you. So there you go. Dang it. I wish I wouldn't. There's that one. I love you unconditionally. Okay, so let's just see what this person would... Okay, well, that was fast. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Yeah, see, they feel like they were doing the right thing here. They feel like they were making the right decision here. Not an easy decision at all, but not an easy decision by all means. Because they see this 10 of Cups with you, which is that emotional fulfillment. They feel that with you. But they're not capable of offering you that back. You speak to me through music. So you may connect to this person through music. They may hear a lot of songs that remind you of them. I couldn't tell you face to face. This is part of that conversation that this person couldn't have in the past and why they've left you in the cold like they did. Why they kind of moved away from you like they did. Whatever it was at the time, they didn't feel like they could explain themselves into the best way possible. And so instead of trying to explain themselves and not saying the right words, they decided just to disconnect completely, which left you with this lack of clarity. And they know that. That's why they're wanting to come back around and explain this themselves. But I also feel like they're wanting to reconnect with you. You came closer than anyone. Yeah. And this person may have I don't like it when people say problem. I don't like the way that sounds because everybody has problems in some area of their life. I mean, I don't feel like it's problems. I just like to look at things as parts that we need to heal in ourselves. So it's not a problem because to me it's purposeful. It's meant to be there for a reason. So this person, sorry, I'm trying to think about what I just said in my head and making sure it made sense when I said it out loud. So this person may have an inability to emotionally connect with you in the way that you've emotionally connected with them. And that's like why I said this 10 of Cups is here, because you probably were offering them this 10 of Cups. And they couldn't offer you that back. They couldn't give you that amount of connection. And that could be from numerous amounts of things. One of them could be this person maybe doesn't like the whole thought or idea of love because of how they have, created experiences in their life around that. And it could be a negative mindset from what they've been through, which is a lot of people's issue. A lot of people have to heal from those particular things in order to actually fully love or open themselves up to love. And I feel like that could possibly be why this person kind of just left you, but they definitely didn't want to break your heart. They definitely, this whole thing was because, in their eyes, was because they didn't want to break your heart. What else? Okay. What did you want from me? So this is a shadow card, and this is something that this person could actually kind of go with this right here. So if you addressed yourself in a loving way to this person could automatically in their mind think, what does this person want from me? Because everyone else that's loved me in the past always wanted something from me. Do you understand? So this could be a thought that this person, you know, running through their head. And look here, guys, we have it. It came out anyways. I love you unconditionally, and I hide behind material things. So if this person does have like a inability to be able to really connect emotionally on a deep level, that might be something that they do instead, is hide behind the material things, you know. Okay. The bottom of the deck says, I don't need your approval. So you could have tried to give this person advice on love in particular. And this is a shadow card as well. So they may have come back and said, you know what? This is the way it made them feel. I don't need your approval. I don't need you to tell me about love. I don't need you to tell me about anything. I know what love means to me, and you can't fix that in me. I have to fix that, and I don't want to fix that right now. Do you see? Because those are things that they're going to have to deal with and heal, and that's hard to do, you know. You also have, I knew exactly what I was doing here, and I feel like that's relevant in this case because I do feel like this person had I don't want to say agenda, even though it kind of almost slipped out, because it's not in a negative way. This person just this person knew what they were doing when they kind of like left you in the dark. They did that intentionally because they felt like they couldn't offer you anything that wasn't going to hurt you. And they also couldn't say the words that they needed to say because they don't know how to deal with that. What to say. This person feels as if when they say things, they screw it up. They don't say the right things. And then it just ends up hurting you. So they knew what they were doing when they pulled their energy away from you. So I'm going to get some advice cards here. And I'm going to use, they're wanting me to pull some eyes in too, so we'll do that too. Okay, so some eyes in cards. Let's just see what comes out in the future for this connection. What is the future of this connection here, Spirit? Whoa, okay. Wisdom, yeah. You're going to gain some kind of wisdom here. Soulmate. Could be some kind of recognition that this is your soulmate too, by the way. They may not say that, use that language, use that word, but they may say that they can feel a strong bond or connection with you. Ha! Ha! There it is. There it is. I knew it. This is, guys, I tried to avoid saying it in this particular way, but since the card came out, now it just gives me free will. So that's exactly what I'm saying. This person wants to be able to have this with you, this physical connection with you, and this is all your decision, okay? This is all your decision. That's why it says, let the accumulation of your life experiences guide you to your decision. This connection here and this union, which this is also a union card, by the way, is based on your decision. What decision you want to make for yourself, okay? Well, this wanted to come out. Oh my gosh, it says listen to your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. This is just this is number 1 too, which is about that new beginning. This is telling you that when you move forward into a new beginning with this person, you need to make sure you're listening to your heart, okay? With a loving heart. You are listening, but you need to hear with a loving heart. Remember when you're in this conversation with this person, like that Queen of Swords, you know, I said that about that Queen of Swords here because she has her sword down, okay? Look, she has her sword down. She's not holding her sword like normally. This is telling me that be in your logical mind when you're thinking about this, that's fine, but make sure that you are listening with a loving heart. You know, kind of show this person compassion. I feel like this person having this conversation with you is a big deal for them. They don't do this normally. They're giving you everything that they can, okay? And sometimes we can't meet people on where they are when it comes to the emotional amount to give. This person's going to meet you where they can. They're meeting you on the point that they can meet you on, okay? So when this person comes to you with this, open yourself up with a loving heart. No matter what decision you make moving forward, just make sure that you show this person compassion. And yourself, by the way. Make sure you listen to your heart. Don't do anything that this person is wanting because of the way that you feel towards this person or the amount of compassion you have for this person, okay? There's a limit there to where you need to look out for yourself first and foremost and know what's okay with you moving forward as far as your heart goes, okay? Take care of your heart. Choose love. You always have choice. Make yours with love. There you go. That's it. There you go. That's number 21, which adds up to the number 3, which is about creation and growth. So Spirit's really just kind of overall is insinuating that you just really need to focus on choosing whatever you choose, having love in your heart for yourself and then for this person. Okay? Okay, guys. I'm actually going to pull one last card. And it's going to be actually, let's get some messages from the back. I like doing this. Let's do this. Okay. I like these. These are like little key cards that just have sayings on them, okay? So we have feel it, healing. So this is telling me for you to be in the present moment when this person's having this conversation for you. You know, don't try to linger on every word that they say. Really try to keep yourself present. You know, like when people are talking to you, but you kind of go somewhere else in your mind. This is telling you to try to stay very present because there's some healing that's definitely going to take place here for you and this person and this connection. Overwhelming. Yeah, it's going to be overwhelming, okay? There's probably going to be some tears on your part here in this conversation because I feel like this is something that you've waited for a long time, this clarity that you're coming into here. Have a good time. We'll take that how it resonates. If you're wanting that union, there you go. If you don't, you know, just only take that if that was the sign you're asking for. Self-love. Again, make sure that you're looking out for yourself in what decision you're giving this person moving forward. Cleanse, yeah. After this conversation takes place, make sure that you completely cleanse yourself from whatever happened with you and them in the past. Don't move forward in a rebirth of this connection in whatever way, shape, or form that is. Don't move forward holding anything from the past. You know, just clean that slate. Move into a calmer place. Move into this harmony. If you have something that you need to ask this person or need to say to this person, just make sure you're saying it in a compassionate, loving way with an open mind, okay? But if you need to clear the air there, go ahead and clear it and get all that stuff out of the way moving forward. Otherwise, that stuff's going to creep in back up on you, you know? Be supportive. Yeah, that's what I was saying about about this person here and how they're kind of really putting themselves out there. This is a big deal for this person to have this deep conversation here. And just because it's easy for you doesn't mean that's easy for this person. It's actually very hard for this person. So, you know, be supportive with that. I am appreciated. Yeah. Either way, I feel like in this connection, whatever you decide, I feel like this person appreciates you, and I feel like you do appreciate this person, because I feel like this person has brought you a lot of clarity in yourself that you didn't recognize before meeting them or before connecting with them. And that's something that you really need to have in the beginning of moving into this conversation. Appreciation for each other, you know, for just being a part of each other's lives, and however form that was, there was still something gained there that you need to be conscious of that moving into this conversation. Okay? Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope that it resonated and made sense for you. Thank you guys so much for all your support and your kindness. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that. So, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again. Thanks. Bye. Hey, pile 2. Okay. Gosh, I kind of lost my voice there, didn't I? So if you chose this is the new deck, brand new, okay? Brand spanking new. It's called The Influence of the Angels Tarot. And then y'all chose this blue bicycle with the bouquet of flowers in the front here. Okay, so let me see what I can get from their sticker here. I just heard that nobody wants to be in the driver's seat when it comes to this connection. Nobody wants to be the person that is taking control. I feel like both of you are kind of hesitant when it comes to that. Even though there's an offer waiting there. See the bouquet of flowers here. There's an offer there waiting. And neither one of you, you know, want to take control of driving this bike, of moving in that direction there. The color blue is also about the throat chakra and communication and emotions. So there may be some emotions involved in this position of leadership of this connection that are going to have to be initiated in order to kind of this offer here to play out. And so that's why I feel like maybe both of you may be hesitant in that case. Neither one of you know if you have the strength or the courage to be able to kind of take control there and move towards a new beginning. I feel there's something that is going to have to come to the surface that you're going to have to discuss, and I feel like neither one of you really know how to actually do that. And there may be a lot of static between the both of you mentally when it comes to this, kind of like the spokes here, the tires. The way that it just seems to me like this is your head, like the chaos that goes inside of that. Okay. Okay, so we'll leave that there. I'm sure y'all can see that okay. Yep. All right, so let's see. So what we're going to do here is first we're going to start with the first part of this is going to be what their mood is coming into this conversation, okay? What is their mood here? How are they approaching this with you? How do they feel currently here? And then we're going to get a spread about what is actually going to take place in this conversation, okay? What's going to happen? How's it going to go? How are feelings going to take place? And then if y'all notice in my videos, I have to say this real quick, that I kind of like all of a sudden I'll be saying something and then it'll kind of click off. That's because my kids are walking in and I just edit all that stuff out so y'all don't have to like, you know, it just kind of keeps going in the video. I don't want y'all to have to wait through all that. So the middle here is going to be, like I said, the conversation that takes place. This will be you and their feelings. I'm going to be able to bring out all this in this, okay? And then the last portion, the bottom portion, is going to be, how is it going to be in the future, moving forward, okay? Moving forward from this conversation, how is it going to go, okay? Okay, so pile 1 was really interesting, and the way the cards came out was very interesting as well. Spirit really kind of took that one over for me. They actually had a part of their spread I wasn't expecting. They had a few cards that just kind of flew out together that kind of told a storyline on the side of their spread. So we'll see what happens with you guys. That same thing could happen, you know. So I keep buying these new decks. You can actually, guys, if y'all have your own tarot, get on Amazon. Just look up tarot. Look up tarot cards. There's so many cards that are independently made, or just there's cards on there that are not that expensive that are actually really, really great cards that I don't see very often. And a lot of that is because they are, you know, independent people, but you should get on there and take a look, and especially with Etsy. Definitely. There are so many awesome cards on there that people make. It's incredible. Okay. So, I'm going to get this one. I'm going to do one more quick shuffle here, and then I'm going to side shuffle real quick, and then we'll get started. I don't give myself time. I get a new, look at that. We have the number meanings here in the deck. Huh, okay. I may read that. It's interesting. You know, I like numbers. Numbers have a lot of meanings behind them. Okay, so here we go. Wow. I have to say this. This is something that's just popped in my head. Your person in this connection, or you, could be seeing repetitive numbers. You could be seeing, you know, certain patterns of numbers, repetition of these numbers. Those are synchronicities. Those are spirit trying to, you know, speak with you, talk to you about something there. And that was something that just popped in my head. So this could be you, or this could be a person, or both of you. Okay. Okay, so let's see what this person's mood is going to be moving into this conversation. What is this person for pile 2, Spirit? What are they? Okay, so we have the King of Swords in reverse. What is there? Wow, the Five of Pentacles. I don't know if y'all noticed, but whenever I was talking about this card showing itself, this was the Five of Pentacles was underneath it. No, super strange. Okay. What else can you tell me? Wow, so we have the Tower in reverse, the Ten of Swords. So and guys, this is the same thing that happened in pile 1, by the way, and this is because we're talking about this person from whatever happened between the two of y'all to begin with. I'm sorry about the glare, guys. Ruby, honey, Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. Please don't do that. She just gave me, I swear she just gave me a go to hell look, guys. I swear she did. She just looked over here at me like, listen, lady, I'm going to do what I want over here, okay? So since we're talking about something that could happen between the two of y'all, you know, and why you're needing to have this conversation, of course, we're going to see cards like the Ten of Swords or like the Tower here. So and there's the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay. Bottom of the deck so far, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Empress in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, I'm getting a story here. Ruby, honey, Ruby. Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. I keep buying her toys. I keep giving her like things to play with, all that kind of stuff. And she's still, the kids play with her all the time too. She's just that age. She's just that age. It's crazy. Ruby. Ruby. Stop it. You're being too loud. That's too loud. Okay. I'm gonna have to fix that, guys. Pause. Okay, guys. So, while I was messing with her, I did actually decide to try something new. So I kind of fixed the glare that was there. So, yay. Still a little bit, but not as bad as it was. Okay. Good grief. I'm so sorry about all the technical difficulties. I've been having a lot of technical difficulties lately with computers and all kinds of stuff's going on here with me. What in the world? I need to clear my energy out. Okay. Y'all, if y'all know of anybody on YouTube that is a good Reiki expert that can clear energies, give me a comment, okay? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what the bottom of the deck energy here. This is gonna be how they feel, okay? Moving into this conversation that you're gonna have. So overall, the bottom of the deck energy here is you have the Queen of Pentacles here in reverse. Now, boy, this Queen of Pentacles is not happy. She is not a happy camper. Oh, she feels lack. She feels lack. That's why she's not happy here. This is you. This is what they're aware of. This is what they know here. The Queen of Pentacles is someone that, obviously, she's the Queen of the Pentacles. So she's the queen of the grounded material things. She doesn't have to worry about a whole lot because she has everything that she needs, and she's very grounded, and she's just kind of, you know, she can be very giving because she has everything that she needs. She's in that kind of energy, but she's also very stern about it. She's not going to just pass things out to anybody. You know, she has a very good head on her shoulders. Here in this picture, what they're pointing out to me is that she has a whole basket here, and there's a lot of apples here, which are that temptation, I feel. But there's a huge head of lettuce. Well, it could be lettuce. I bet it is lettuce because of the pentacles and there being, you know, boy, they have a lot of lettuce, you know, like money. But I first saw it as cabbage. And cabbage is like one of the cheapest vegetables that you can buy. And so if y'all remember on, if y'all have watched, and I don't know, this may resonate for somebody, that's why I have to say these things that come to mind. But Willy Wonka, that's what they eat. You know, they grow and they eat cabbage all the time because it's all that they can afford. And this being in reverse is telling me that it's possible that she feels this lack, even though she has all these apples here, which is a, you know, kind of more of a delicate kind of fruit, or whatever you want to call it. It just is, even though that's there, this is what her main focus is this lack, this feeling this. So that feeling for me, the way that I'm reading this is that also with these onions here in the background, and then she also has a spirit here on her shoulder, and there's a mirror as well. It's a pot, but it looks like a mirror in the background. Okay, so I've got a lot of intuitive things going on here, guys. I'm trying to straighten this out in my head. There's also a hook here. Wow. Okay, so let's see if we can pick all this up real quick. I do feel like with the onions, I feel like there's been kind of a, this person could have cried a lot. Ruby. Well, why'd you do that? I swear this cat talks back to me, guys. Well, why'd you do that? No, don't do that to those cards. Get up here and just relax. Okay, grief. Pile 2, do you have a lot of things happening around you that's very distracting? Because good gravy. Anyway, so there's these onions, not only could it sense a crying energy, but also like the smell of an onion is very strong. It can take over your whole entire fridge. And I feel like there's just maybe a bad smell, a bad taste, okay? Could also leave a bad taste in your mouth. I feel like that's kind of the way this person may be feeling about this connection. And I feel like this is you guys. I feel like you're led by your intuition a lot, but I also feel like there's something here pertaining to this connection that you're having a hard time facing. I feel like you want to face it, you want to look at it, but you felt like you've had to turn away from it. And I think it's because the way that this connection has gone. Now, there's something here that you're missing, that you're not aware of, I have to say. There's definitely something here. You kind of feel in this connection, you kind of felt hooked by this person. Like hook, line, and sinker, like they definitely got you there. But they didn't fill up your cups. You have 2 cups here, so like the 2 of cups, they didn't fill up these cups. And there's one that's bigger than the other one. So somebody was definitely giving more of themselves in this connection. I do feel like that was you, and this is your energy. And you're kind of just in this space of not knowing really how to take this, okay? So this is how this person is aware. This is, oh my gosh, she's doing it again. Ruby, honey, I'm about to put you out of the room, honey. What are you doing over there? Quit. Oh, good Lord have mercy. And then she stopped. This cat, I swear, guys, she's something else. Stop messing with those. Go out here and play with your toys. Go play with your toys. Look here. Go play with them. Have fun. Good grief. I am so sorry, pal, too. I mean, good Lord. What in the heck? Do y'all have kids? Is this it? Is this what's going on here? Okay. So you have the 3 of Pentacles here in the background of this queen. So this is the way this person is also seeing you, And you have the Empress here in reverse, which is telling me this person doesn't feel like you're giving anymore in this connection. Again, there's that cabbage or that lettuce. This person definitely feels like you're no longer giving in this connection. And no longer putting any effort or work into this connection either. And I feel like they feel as if they passed up some kind of a love opportunity here with you. And this is something that they think about. But they also feel like with this justice here is that I'm hearing in my head that they're saying, I'm getting what I deserve. So they may feel like you pulled away from them because of something that they've done or the way that they've acted. And they feel like they know why. They feel like that you pulled away from them because you had to. So let's get more in depth here. They come out here as the King of Swords in reverse. So as far as them coming into this conversation, logically, they have no idea. Like they're not really putting themselves into that, logical state. I feel like they're in a very lack energy here. I mean, this right here just says a lot about the way this person's feeling for sure. I mean, these are painful, very painful kind of cards here. And, you have 2 5s here and a, 10 plus that. And then you have the Tower, which is actually the number 16, which adds up to 7, which is making me feel like there's a lot of reflection that's going on here. Plus, if you reduce it down, it is 5. So technically, you have 5 5s here. So that's the Tower card as well, like the Tower and Tarot, 5 5 5. But it just means that there's huge changes that are taking place here. And this is how this person's feeling. There's been a shift, okay, in this connection. prior to having this conversation, they've recognized that there's been a huge shift in your energy towards them and in the way that they're feeling as well, because they're missing you. They have this Five of Pentacles, this lack feeling when they think about you, and this is how they're going into this conversation, okay? But with the Knight of Swords, this is their mood, okay? This is their energy here. So they're lacking structure when it comes to their logical thought process. I honestly feel like if this is someone that's not very open to being vulnerable or love, I feel like they've been fighting that emotion when it comes to you. And the reason this King is in reverse and not upright is because they're trying to stay grounded, trying to hold their solid, logical way of thinking here. But you keep kind of the way they feel here, and the lacking energy and the missing energy is kind of having those cups, that emotion kind of creep in on them, which is causing them some mental upset, okay? So the Five of Pentacles is about that, that loss. And they're trying to remain hopeful, trying to remain faithful here in this connection as far as moving forward and how things are going to work out. But with the Tower in reverse, they're trying to avoid, I honestly feel like you've already pulled away here. And I feel like they're trying to avoid a complete Ten of Swords. I feel like this person's trying to take control of the situation, but their emotions are creeping in there, kind of getting the best of them. So they have a lot of stuff internally that's just kind of very chaotic because of that. You know, there's a transformation that's taking place in this person's internal energy. And this Ten of Swords and this Five of Cups in reverse are two of the cards that are standing out the most to me, even though you have some pretty serious ones here. Because this Ten of Swords, I feel like this is them going into this conversation is something that they're wanting to avoid. You know, they don't want to be hurt and they don't want to hurt you. And they don't want to have this complete closing or separation or ending here. I feel like they're trying to prevent this from taking place. You know, this is about also knowing that there needs to be a change here. You know, knowing that something needs to take place or change. I feel like whatever this person feels that they've done in this connection, they want to, okay, I keep hearing in my head, resurrect your energy. So like I said, they miss you, they feel this lack. They want to resurrect this connection. They want you back. They want you back in their energy field. You know, they want to be around you and connect with you again. And they're worried about this not happening. And this Five of Cups in reverse is telling me that there's a fear this person's carrying, that you've moved on from them. That you have accepted what is and you've already moved on. And other thing is, I feel like they want peace with you. Okay, so I'm going to keep going here. Started to lose my voice there, didn't I? Goodness. Okay. So let's take a look and we'll see what is actually going to happen in this conversation, okay? I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice now, guys. Good gravy. This might be a weird video because I'm going to have to cut out a lot. I'm going to make all this work. Okay. The Hermit in reverse. Goodness gracious. I've been fine, just so y'all are aware. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden losing my voice now. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Cups. Okay. We have Judgment. Wow. What else? One more, please. Oh. Okay, I don't know if y'all saw that, but it came out upside down and then it turned itself around. So I'm going to consider that. There's a meaning behind the way that that card came out. So now at the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Wands in reverse. The Devil. Okay. And the Lovers in reverse. Okay, with the Hierophant in reverse. The World and the Ace of Cups. Okay then. So I'm going to actually start, I'm going to start here and kind of go this way, because this I feel like is going to be the overall energy. No, they're wanting me to start here. Okay. So let's just look at these for a minute. So I do feel like there's something that happened or something that's in this. There's something to do with this connection here. This Four of Wands here is telling me, with these two cards are kind of correlate with one another, because it is, you're going from being in a, you know, I mean, these are two in the same right here, by the way. Here you're talking about a harmonious type of connection here, and then here you're talking about something that you're obsession in a connection or something like that. Okay, some kind of something going on here that's in more of a negative space. Now this is the way that this has come out, and then you have the Four of Wands that's on top of that. And I do want to note also the Hierophant is here in reverse under that, with the World and the Ace of Cups. And I feel like all these are prominent, and the Wheel of Fortune is under that. Wow, holy moly. So here's the thing. In this conversation, this is something that you're going to be talking about here, okay? When the Hierophant is in reverse, it's I feel like you and this person have different beliefs about your connection. And I feel like the World here is a completion. The Ace of Cups is that emotional love connection, that offer, the way that you feel about someone. The Wheel of Fortune here is fate. So I feel like you are both recognizing the love and that this connection feels fated, and that you feel so much with this person. This is all going to come to the surface. This is all something that you're going to acknowledge about each other, okay? You're both going to acknowledge that. But this is a closing out of this cycle here. So if this person and you have gone a long time with being either separated, not talking to one another, or not discussing how you felt in the closing out of this connection here, whatever that looks like for you, this is a cycle that's going to close. So that means someone's going to have that truth come out here with Judgment. And I feel like this has a lot to do with the fact they'll say, even though these feelings are here and I do feel this way, we have different beliefs. And these are the different beliefs, guys. There's not harmony here, because one of you feels like this is a more of an attachment or a lustful type connection here, and one of you feels like it isn't. And that's the disharmony that's taking place. This is the battle. This is a battle. This is a battle internally. And this is a battle that I think you and this person have been having in this connection, is that this connection may be not something that is seen traditional, you know, seen as something that is accepted. And that's the disharmony part that takes place here. Because Also, you know, the Four of Wands in reverse is there being a lot of conflict when it comes to wanting to be with someone, when it comes to being connected to someone here, having unity with someone. There's conflict with that. So that's why the disharmony comes into play. There's instability there pertaining to the outside part of this. This is what you are going to discuss. It's almost like, okay, someone chose lust over love here because of the disharmony from others preceding this connection. I also want to say that there's an obsession that I feel like you both have to one another, and that clouds your judgment on how you feel. You know, I do feel like this person kind of goes back and forth a lot with, is this lust or love kind of situation? And that's where they internally are confused. And it has something to do with your connection and the beliefs that you have with relationships, or just your spiritual beliefs, your traditional beliefs. There's something here pertaining to that, okay? So take that how it resonates. I feel like that's going to kind of be different for all you guys, but there's something definitely here that's causing this disharmony when it comes to other people, the way they perceive this connection. So let's start here with Hermit. The Hermit in reverse is saying that it's not only like that their loneliness being there, but it's, okay, the way that they're describing me, this one is like there's a loneliness pertaining to your own thoughts, of your own mind, the way that you feel here. So someone feels here, and I do feel like this is your person. I mean, you may feel this way as well, but I feel like your person is in their head a whole lot. And they feel as if they've had to kind of reject this, okay? When the Hermit's in reverse, it does talk about rejection, but it talks about being forced to isolate yourself with your own thoughts. You know, it's also about coming out of that, coming out of that introspection there, not being in that isolated hermit mode anymore. This person is saying they don't want this anymore. They want to come out of this energy. And we saw that here as far as their mood moving into this, because they want, the backstory behind that is because they miss your energy. They miss the Empress energy. You know, they miss that grounded energy there. Here this is saying, I don't want to do this alone anymore. You know, I don't want to carry this anymore alone. I want to discuss this. I want to talk about this. I have a lot of thoughts about this that I want to bring up and talk to you about. I feel like I have been forced into this isolation and having to think about these things on my own, and I don't want to do that anymore. So then you have this Ace of Wands in reverse. So that means that, honestly, you know, like your bicycle here, there's an offer here, something that this person is wanting to reignite in a way that they don't know how to make that happen. They don't know what direction to take with that. And this is something that they want to discuss with you. You know, this is something that they're saying here is that I want something here with you. I want this. I want this feeling back. You know, I want to feel the way I did before, but I don't know how to make that happen. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know how you feel about that. I don't know if this is something that you would even want. And it's almost like they're saying here with it being in reverse, you know, the Ace of Wands is that passionate new beginning, and being the Devil that's here and the way this is all coming out, this person is saying, you know, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if this is something that, it's like they don't know if this is something that is right or wrong, but they still want it so bad. which is part of why they're so confused. And this is why they want to kind of discuss this with you and talk to you about it, because they want to see where your mindset is, because I feel like they feel as if that will help them moving forward. This Nine of Cups is a good card. It's a wish fulfillment coming. It's something coming true. Your wish is being granted, you know. It's also about desires, what you desire for yourself. And I feel like what this is telling me here is that there's going to be a recognition that you both desire each other here. You both desire one another. And that's going to be something that comes out as well in this conversation. I feel like there are, oh, goodness gracious. So it's like, with this Judgment here, and this is also telling me that I do feel like you're going to get some kind of truth here out of this. This is something that you've prayed for, I feel like, for a long time. I feel like this is something that you've really been trying to be faithful and trust in this situation. And I feel like Judgment is finally coming. It's finally coming. You know, it's finally saying, okay, there's a decision that's being made. There's a new beginning that's on its way. Someone is going to speak their truth here, which is, I feel like, something that you've kind of wanted moving forward. And I feel like there's going to be, with this Emperor here, a whole new structure in this connection. You know, the Emperor is about that leadership. It's about moving forward, and for you guys, everything being under control, having a new stability within this connection. So this is actually a good thing. I feel like what's happening here is that this person's wanting to discuss a lot of things that you've already been feeling for a long time. They've just took a long time and wanting to open up to you about all this stuff. You're going to discuss your desires. You're going to have some wishes that you wanted here in this connection to come out. And then you're going to get to a place where it's stable. This connection is stable. Okay? So let's get some after this conversation, because I'm anxious to see what after this conversation, how that's going to actually play out. There's the Ace of Cups and the Chariot, guys. Look at that. Let's see if it comes out again. So this person's basically going to say, yeah, you know, I miss you, but I've been very confused about my feelings and what those feelings actually are. And I feel as if, because this connection is not something that is normal in my eyes as far as traditionally goes, I've been feeling that it could be more just of a, you know, lustful situation and not a love situation. But being in that separation has caused this person to kind of reanalyze their feelings, even though that they didn't want to. I feel like they were kind of forced into that introspection, you know. Seven of Cups. So this is going to be what is moving forward from this conversation. Moving forward, what does this look like? Pile 2. What does it look like moving forward for Pile 2? This person from this conversation. The World in reverse. What does it look like moving forward for Pile 2? Okay. Well, those wanted to come out, so I'm going to take them. So we have the World in reverse. And these want to be together for some reason. So we have the Page of Wands here in reverse. You don't see these? Okay, yes. Okay. We have Temperance, the Two of Swords, the Moon in reverse, and the Queen of Swords. Isn't that interesting? So moving forward in your connection. The bottom of the deck is the Hangman. And under that you have the Fool in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot. I mean the Six of Wands, King of Wands. Okay. Okay. So this is what's happening here, okay? Moving forward in this connection, you and this person are going to be faced with a lot of choices. How you want to move forward here. With the World in reverse, I feel like you both have this understanding that this connection is not complete. This connection still has a lot of things that need to happen going forward. There's still some things there that are unfulfilled when it comes to this connection. It's definitely not closed out. You know, there's not any kind of closure here. There's still things, the story is still yet to be written, okay? That's why there's choices here that I feel like need to be made. But with the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands that's here is kind of telling me that there's a little bit of procrastination. I know y'all don't like that moving forward, but it's because of there still being a lack of direction, which is the same thing that this Ace of Wands is. Still being a lack of having that idea or thought of how this is going to actually work out, how this is going to move forward in a way, okay? So it's almost like, and also that's a card of there being still some self-limiting beliefs that are holding you back, which we saw, you know, that was a struggle for this person. But with Temperance here, I feel like even though this is still going on in the background, I feel like with Temperance, it's still saying that it's going to be more harmonious. You know, your connection overall is going to be still in a much more harmonious place than it was moving forward. And it's because y'all finally had this discussion that you needed desperately to have, by the way. But definitely moving forward, things are going to be more in balance. And I feel like you're going to find yourself, believe it or not, you're going to find yourself being more patient with this experience with this person. Now, with that being said, you have the Two of Swords here, okay? So, pile 2, you are going to be faced with some sort of decision here moving forward. And this is the decision. I feel like this side and this side is the two decisions here. Choices are at hand, okay? And the choices are waiting right here in this energy like we just talked about, knowing that there's still things that could happen here. This connection's not over. There's still things here, but still not knowing which direction to take with it, even though you feel more harmonious than you did. Or you have the Moon in reverse with the Queen of Swords. So when the Moon comes up in reverse, it's whatever you had illusions going on in the past here, all that's going to fade away. Okay, all that's kind of depleting. Okay, all of that's kind of depleting in this connection. Those illusions won't be there anymore. Those fears and those worries are no longer going to be affect you in any kind of way. You know, everything's kind of coming to the light for you. You're kind of trusting the answers that you get intuitively here. This Queen of Swords has this angel that's just right here next to her head. So you're listening to like your higher self, if you will. You're making plans moving forward. The Queen of Swords is she's independent. She's very intelligent when she thinks about how to take control of herself, take control of her life. And she's powerful. She has clarity because she has the sword. So she knows what she wants and she does it in a logical way. You know, I know that I can obtain this. I know that I can move into this direction and then I'll be okay here. She's also a very good communicator about it. So this is the decision that you're faced with here, moving forward. And I'm sorry to leave you here, but this is what Tarot's telling me. This is what's coming out. But I'm also going to get some eyes in to see the future, so we'll pick up on that as well. This person's going to be still stuck in this Seven of Cups energy of not knowing which direction to take, even though I feel as if their higher self is trying to guide them to choose the right thing. You know, you have that one angel there that's like, this cup right here. And he's looking in this direction. Sorry, guys. He's not looking in this direction, and the angel's like, look this way. Like, look at the way his hand's pointing out there. It's funny. And your person's in a very slow moving energy as well. Oh, you love hearing that. But it's because of this. They don't want things to end, but they also don't know which direction to take still. They don't know what to choose here. So you're going to have to find what balances you out moving forward. And you're going to have to be faced with this decision. Do I stay in this energy here, or do I just move forward logically knowing what's best for me? You know, get rid of all these illusions here. You know, there's definitely feelings here. There's definitely desires here. There's definitely things that you feel with this person, but this person is still stuck in that self-limiting belief state. You know, they're still kind of hanging on to, what is this connection? How does this connection feel? They're still kind of stuck, you know, in that energy. And I don't feel like they're kind of moving out of it anytime soon. This is a page. It's the beginning of that thought, but it is blocked here because they haven't made a choice. Okay. Also, the overall bottom of the deck energy here, you have, you know, the Nine of Pentacles, which is a independent card, independent abundance or independence to yourself. The Fool in reverse, which is telling me that there's a chance of poor judgment here. There's a chance of a lack of direction here, which is all the stuff that we've already kind of talked about. There could actually be some reckless energy that takes place with you and this person before you kind of feel like you need to bring yourself into balance and face some kind of decision here moving forward. Because I feel like Pile 2, you're not someone that wants to get stuck in this kind of back and forth, you know, lustful type energy. This person kind of dragging you down a road that they don't even know what's down that road. You know, you are the Queen of Swords. You are this. You know, you came up here as the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. So you like to be grounded in your thought process moving forward. And I feel like you honor yourself in your heart, and you don't want to do anything to upset or hurt yourself. But this hangman that's here, it is about letting go, you know, letting go and breaking free from a pattern that's taking place. So I do feel like, you know, it's about getting yourself unstuck from something. And I feel like you are going to recognize you don't want to repeat the same reckless pattern, right? You don't want to keep repeating the same reckless pattern. You don't want to be in this independent single energy forever. You know, you don't want to be hanging out here forever, even though you're comfortable there. You know, and you have success here when it comes to this King of Wands energy, which is that passionate person there. But you tell yourself, is this something that I want? To have the Hangman as the overall energy here is telling me that, you know, there's things here that, you know, and I think I said in the beginning of this with the thoughts processing. Oh, I did. They're wanting me to look at this again, though, the sticker, and how I talked about both of you having clouded mindsets here moving forward. I didn't say these are two circles, you know, and the circle's like the wheel, and you had the wheel there in the beginning, which is a closing out of a cycle here. I feel like whatever judgment, truth comes out here in the discussion that takes place with you and this person, you may move forward in a direction of slowly fading out of this pattern with this person. Kind of giving yourself your own justice here. knowing what's good for you and what's not good for you, and knowing what you deserve. And this person's not, you know, they're too nervous to make a decision. They're too overwhelmed with making a decision. They don't want to lose you. That's painful, you know. But I do feel like moving forward, there's going to be more peace here, because I feel like there's going to be this conversation is going to bring a lot of light to the situation when it comes to what you've wanted for a while. Okay, so, and I feel like you just wanted clarity, you know, you just wanted them to be honest with you. So let's see what they would say to you, okay? If they could say anything. What would this person say to, okay. I wish I had treated you better. What would this person, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Yeah, that's this Tower card here in reverse. You know, this, they get in their own head a lot. What else would this person say? We need to let each other go. Yeah. This is that energy of not knowing, you know, if this is an addiction in a way, an obsession that they're feeling, not knowing. You know, this person, again, they're confused. They're confused about desires versus what love is. What is this? It's like, you know, they may be telling themselves that this is lust, this is this and that, but still, like I said, in their mood here coming into this, they have all these things that are creeping into their mind space. These cups, these emotions that are creeping into their mind space, and they don't know how to really handle that or deal with that. So they're always going to be looking at this connection in a lustful type way, because they're not allowing any of that, those loving feelings to come into play when it comes to that. They just know they miss you. I lost myself for a little while. Yeah, that's that Hermit in reverse. That's them coming out of that Hermit. That's isolation. This person may have been very quiet for a while. I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah, they do, because they're tired of being in this Hermit. They're tired of being confused. They're tired of not knowing which direction to take this. They want to talk to you about it, like I said, because they want to get your insight to see what you feel, what you think. It's going to help them to move forward. My life is not as together as it seems. Yeah, this person it does feel a little lost. Their energy does feel a little bit, you know, lost here. Apparently that card wants to come out too. I feel you even though we're apart. There's actually a card here that is, yeah, that's reversed. It's not supposed to be. This, I couldn't tell you face to face, is this person maybe has thought about this because they've been in this Hermit mode for a long time. They've really keep, like I said, the Tower in reverse, keep going over conversations that you've had and all that good stuff. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Yeah. Under that was you came closer than anyone, and I do feel that. I feel like that's something that this person's just confused. They're still confused. You know, moving forward, they're still confused. They want you. They desire you. That scares them as well. I feel that desire that they feel is something they still are trying to figure out internally. Like, why do I feel the way that I feel with this person? Because you may be different from what they're normally used to. You may normally not be someone that they date or talk to, or, you know, in that kind of way. And so that's confusing. So let's see what's the future of this connection moving. Well, that wanted to come out, didn't it? New love, potential love connection awaits. We'll talk about that just 1 second. What is the future of this connection moving forward for pile 2? Just come out then. Romance. What's the future of this connection for pile 2? What's the future? Cutting. Yeah. Okay. So here's the deal. The bottom of the deck says deception, by the way, and uncertainty, and challenges, and crossroads. This is you, okay? This is what's going to happen. This is the future of this connection, guys. So listen, this is important. Here's what's going to happen, okay? This person wants to reconnect with you. This person wants to have this new love. You know, despite how they're confused about their emotions, they still miss you. They still miss your energy. They still miss your friendship. They still miss your connection. Even intimately, you know, they still want that. I feel like this person is having such a hard time at making a decision here. What's going to happen is they're going to kind of slowly but surely move in a direction to where they kind of open themselves up, okay, to more of a romantic nature and energy with you. Now, with that being said, this is still, for me, this is still kind of a cycle, okay? And this is going to leave you in kind of a, this energy, this Two of Swords, this crossroads. This is the same card, by the way. This crossroads is the Two of Swords. It's about there being an indecision. Someone needs to make a choice here. This is when it comes to happiness and obsessions. There's definitely a choice that needs to be made here. This person's going to bring in this new energy because they're trying to bring some kind of newness to this connection to try to keep you from detaching from them with this cutting card. It's time to sever unhealthy attachment. This cycle must be broken. And this is another repetitive message here with this Hangman here. This is going to be a cycle. And if you allow this person, okay, I'm just going to be honest with you guys here because these here as well. If you allow this person to come back in, but not justify what you deserve, okay? What you deserve, let's say that. If you connect with someone that you love and care about, and you deeply love this person, and this other person's not sure if they feel the same way, but they miss you and they still want to connect with you, you're kind of putting yourself in a place of taking a risk or chance of getting deeply hurt. And I feel like you already know what that feels like. I feel like you've already been through this journey. I feel like you've finally found a place where you can kind of balance things out emotionally, even though there's still some pain I'm feeling here. But this person doesn't want you to completely disconnect from them, okay? They're kind of relying on that energy to help pick them up, whereas they may not be in a very good place in their lives overall. They may not show that or say that, or you may not be able to see that, but internally they may not feel like they're very solid. With you, they do. With you, you bring this light, this welcoming energy that makes this person feel grounded. It makes them feel better about themselves, moving forward. This is what you do for this person. And this person doesn't want to let that go. So they're faced with a choice here, okay? They don't want this to end. They don't want the ending to take place here. So they're faced with a choice here. What do I do in this situation? But they don't have a thought yet of how to do that. So what they're going to do is give you, in a way, what you want. They're going to offer you more of a romantic sense to this connection because they want to keep you, they don't want you going anywhere. So they're going to offer you something, even though they're not going to commit to how they feel. They want to explore these feelings. So you're still faced with a choice here. But this is saying that if you continue to let this happen, this person's going to drag this on as long as they can. You need to make sure that you should stand your ground here and you're honest. The Queen of Swords is very honest. She says the truth here. And you need to make sure you're very honest with this person and how this makes you feel moving forward. And if you feel like this is a pattern you keep repeating, tell that person. Tell them, I feel like this is a pattern that's just going to repeat. And if you don't feel like you're ever going to feel the same way moving forward, or if there's nothing that's going to happen here, I don't want to do that. I want to put my heart back out there and get it all tore up again. So you're going to be faced with a choice, pile 2. And internally, you're going to feel this way. You're going to feel uncertain. This is a challenge for you, okay? Negative and unhealthy obstacles are upon you. Be careful. You're uncertain about what to do with this. A true romantic connection is unclear and a deeper understanding is required. This deception card, things are not as they seem, watch out for dishonesty. This is telling me, I'm not saying this person is dishonest, but they're definitely trying to tell you and just be careful, because I do feel as if this person will be definitely telling you things that you want to hear, even if they don't understand them emotionally. Because they want to keep you. They want to keep you. This is someone, guys, that you connect with that says, if you're into something, they'll say, oh yeah, I like that too. Oh yeah. And then, you know, later down the line, there might be some red flags there. They might say later, I'm not into that. And you're like, well, what the hell? Because you were, when we were connected, you know, you told me you were, and we kind of connected in that way. This is kind of an energy of someone that kind of really tells you what you want to hear in order to, kind of for their own benefit. And this person's not trying to hurt you in that way, but that's definitely an unhealthy situation that needs to be addressed. And I feel like that comes up. You need to open up that conversation and be honest with that person about how that makes you feel and see where that goes moving forward. So I'm going to get you some advice, okay? Gosh, I don't know where my voice is going, but it sure is going, isn't it? I'm going to actually get the Enchanted Map Oracles for advice for you guys. Slow and steady, the number 12. Okay. Whoa, okay. Unexpected visitors. Number 41. Get one more. Can I have one more, please? Nope, not that one. They said get one more of something else. Okay. So I'm going to use... Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you about what I'm seeing so far. This is saying to take your time when you make a decision here, okay? The 12 I usually see is in 3, which is growth. Know how far you've came in this connection and who you are. Like this Queen of Swords. Take control here of yourself moving forward logically. I feel like prior to this, maybe you followed your heart and your heart alone. And this is saying that it's good to follow your heart. You know, those true feelings are lie in your heart. But just make sure that you're logical about this. You know, don't let that heart, that loving feeling that you have for this person overcloud you moving forward. You're going to have to think of this logically as well. So 1 and 2 is also reminding me of a new beginning and a decision that needs to be made. This is something slow and steady. The snail heel reminds me of the cycles that are taking place and you kind of coming out of that, okay? Moving forward. Just make sure that you're taking your time and making a decision, because you just need to recognize all the red flags that come out, okay? Unexpected visitors is just telling me that this person is kind of trying to creep back in this connection. They want to change here. They want a new beginning here. But it's starting very slowly and they're very hesitant to do that, okay? She's very creeping in here in this story here, not knowing what to expect. This is the energy of this person. You know, they kind of creeping back in there. They don't really know what to expect. This is the energy that they'll have when they have this conversation here with you, because they don't know how you really feel. Empowerment. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear Lord. This is what I'm talking about you stepping into your power, knowing your strength, knowing your power, knowing that you need to take control and not let any kind of cycles keep repeating here, okay? Sanctuary. A sanctuary resides inside you no matter what is happening. This inner temple beckons you to enter. Wow, I like this right here. It's funny. Take a deep breath, enter, and sit down on the throne of your heart. Wow. This is basically telling me that you need to really protect your heart, like I said. You know, sit down on that throne. Be that Queen of Swords sitting on your heart, okay? You have to protect your heart in this scenario because I feel like you've already been hurt here in the past. So now going forward, you're going to have to, like I said, think about it logically, not just emotionally. Truth. When everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. Wow. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. So really listen to this person, okay? Really listen to their words. Really, like I said, I feel like there's going to be some red flags here that you need to pay attention to moving forward here, okay? So that's, overall, guys, that's the best advice I can give you. I'm going to close this reading out there. I hope this helped you. Aging. I don't know why they wanted me to look at that, but I heard I needed to. So maybe that is meant for somebody there. I am one with unlimited love beyond all seeming restrictions of age. I am fulfilled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel for the divine chakra. Okay, so that's for somebody needed to know that. You could be, you know, y'all could have an age gap here in this connection. You could be older than this person could be older than you, or something's taking place here pertaining to age. Or you may feel like you're running out of time as well. But that was definitely meant for somebody. So just keep moving forward. Carry a good head on your shoulders, guys. Like I said, don't be so explosive in the heart energy. Think of things logically moving forward. Really pay attention to what this person says, what they really want, because it's still going to be kind of confusing, but you are going to gain some kind of clarity from this person that you've been waiting for, I feel. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope that it made sense and you resonated with it. If you didn't, maybe there's a message in another pile. If not, then maybe another reading. Or maybe you just weren't meant to hear anything today. That happens sometimes too. So, what was I going to say? Oh, also, don't forget I'm open into personal readings. So if you want a personal reading from me, description box is down below. Just shoot me an email and I'll send you some information on that. And thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all your kindness and your support and all that good stuff. And I hope to see you again. Thanks. Bye. Hey guys. Okay. So I'm very excited to do your pile because I love WALL-E. Me and my oldest used to watch this movie over and over and over and over. And I just love WALL-E. Who doesn't love WALL-E? I mean, come on. Bless his heart. He was left there on our earth. We didn't take care of it. Imagine that. God, I hope that don't happen for real. But we didn't take care of it. And this tiny little robot is still just making the effort, you know, for us. Still putting out the effort there for us. Thank gosh for that. Bless his heart. So this sticker here, and the whole story behind this sticker, if you've never watched WALL-E, do yourself a favor, go watch it. It's actually a good story, and the way that the storyline is and everything could actually be our future one day. So you might want to go watch it just in case. I hope not. Hopefully we'll get our shit together before then. So. He falls in love really with this other robot, and her name's Eva, and and they have a hard time kind of communicating with one another because she finds him kind of irritating, actually. But towards the end, she kind of realizes that he has a good heart, and even though she's turning him away, she keeps turning him away. She keeps turning him away. She keeps turning him away. he gets very attached to her, and in the end she realizes how much she does care about him, and they also have to work as a team. They accomplish big things together. So this could be you and your person. You know, this could be the experience that you and your person, you know, they do have in this story. They do actually have a very divine connection. I'm gonna put this out there. This is like, you know, they kind of have like that twin flame kind of connection, because he is this robot that's broken down, that's old and beat up, and she is this, you know, brand new, high tech, awesome robot. And so they're two completely different people, and one of them rejects the other one. You know, we have that runner chaser energy going on as well. So, okay, so it's possible. And plus that, and they also kind of connect and unite together and are able to accomplish a very, very big task to help the world overall. You know, they're able to do that, to regenerate the planet. So you and this person could have a divine connection where you both have a purpose that needs to be fulfilled by working together. So, but there's things that you have to go through to get to that point with one another. Look at that. We have the Empress and the Hierophant here. Okay, so this is the after tarot. So these images are the images right after the images took place in the classic tarot, which is very interesting. I really like these. You can get these on Amazon, by the way. I'll have the, you know, the card, the name of the cards and their maker below. So if you want to check that out, you can. Hey, buddy. Uh-oh. Let's fix that real quick. My little one had his headphones messed up there. I had to help him. Okay. But anyway, this tarot's interesting. So how, okay. I'm not going to take that because I haven't asked yet, so hold that thought. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get 3 different sections here, and I'm going to go shut this door while I'm talking. I'm going to try. So the first section that we're getting is going to be what their mood is going into this connection, okay? So what is this person's mood going into this connection, going into this conversation with you? I'm sorry about my voice, guys. I don't know what's going on with that. It was totally fine until I started. Started in pile 2, still doing it. Okay. So what is their mood? What are they thinking about going into this conversation? And we're going to see what's actually going to take place in this conversation. And then we're going to see what the aftermath is, you know, moving forward. What's that going to be like? What's that energy going to, you know, kind of carry with it? And then we're going to get some eyes in to see what the future is of this connection. So what you see moving forward is going to be a different energy of what the future is, okay? Timeline wise, we're just going to look at what the conversation, how it takes place moving forward from that conversation happening. And then we'll see what the future down the line is looking like, okay? Let me see if I can kind of, goodness gracious. Okay. So what is this person's energy for pile 3? What is this person's energy moving into this connection? Your energy is something else that will come out in this tarot. I'll be able to pick up on as well. What is this person's energy moving into this conversation? What is this? So we have the 9 of Cups. What is this person's energy moving into this conversation? Oh, look at that. We have Death in reverse and the Empress that came out together. So I'm going to kind of read these as you know, together. Pick up on some stuff there already. What is this person's energy moving into this connect? What heading towards this conversation? What is this person's mood? Okay, well that came out weird. We have this, wow. These are actually good cards, guys. These are good cards to have here. The bottom of the deck, wow. Definitely good cards to have here, guys. Wow. Yeah, I would say so. Oh, yay. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Oh, wow. Okay. 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 Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to read the bottom of the deck first. I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing as far as this person's mood coming into this conversation, okay? And then we're going to see what the conversation is, and then we'll move on and so forth, so forth. Okay, so their bottom of the deck energy is the Page of Cups, and under that you have the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. So this person is definitely wanting to, I feel like this person's wanting some kind of new possibility here with you, okay, moving forward. They see you as as a love connection. They see you as a love possibility here. This Queen of Cups is, I feel like, your energy. It's funny too here because in these cups, the cup that she has, she's picking the fish up out of the cup, and here the fish is falling out of the cup. And so, being what these two cards mean, what I'm seeing here is that this person's wanting to offer you something here from their cup to yours. They want you to take this offer here. I feel like this person's wanting to work on this connection with you moving forward. And they may even want to commit to something here because these Three Pentacles here is this is a finished, this is the after tarot. So this is done work. This is something that's already done. And then you have Five Pentacles here. And the Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold. So I feel like this is the past energy here. And now this person's been left out in the cold, and now they want to commit to something here with you. They want to work on this with you. And I just heard this relationship is like a work of art. So they want to release themselves here from this disconnection that they have felt from your energy, okay? And I don't know if y'all heard that. That was my, I can't say her name, Amazon order that dinged back there. But I do feel, when that happens, I feel like that's kind of something that's true, a statement that's true. So this person is definitely wanting to release themselves from this disconnection that they feel with you. Okay, they miss this Queen of Wands energy, and which the Queen of Wands is that she's just confident in herself. She's Leo energy, so she's very confident in herself and what she wants moving forward, and she's very passionate about what she wants. And this is the energy that this person's seeing you. They see you as this Empress, they see you as this Queen of Wands, and they see you as this Queen of Cups energy. They're very much in their feelings and their fiery nature when it comes to thinking of you right now. This is how they see you, okay? So they want to release themselves of this disconnection that they feel with you. They want to be able to, they may even actually want to physically embrace you, comfort you. They want to feel this again. They miss this, okay? They've been holding themselves back, and they kind of want to liberate themselves from that. So they're saying, I want to commit to something here. I want to work on this connection. I want this Queen of Cups energy back. I want to offer them something. I see possibilities here. This is them going into this conversation, okay? So you have this, I mean, these cards couldn't get really any better for you guys. You have the Nine of Cups here, which is that wish fulfillment. Now, this is the after tarot, so it's saying they may have already had some kind of feast with you. Oh, man, the stuff that pops in my head in readings is so funny. They may have already had some kind of wish fulfillment with you, but they still desire that, and they're happy about it. You know, they still desire another taste of the of you, okay? And because on this card here, he's offering him the feast, and he's smiling like, yes, I want another bite. So there you go. And so you have death in reverse, which is, I think this person's trying to avoid an ending. They don't want anything to end here in this connection. And then we saw that disconnection there. Something caused this connection to be, for you and this person to be disconnected from one another. And they're feeling that. And they don't want things to change, you know? They want this back. They want this Empress back. This is that loving, nurturing a feeling here that they want back. And they want to create something. They want a new opportunity here with this Empress here. You know, they kind of want to embrace growth here when it comes to this connection. The Empress is about embracing growth. You know, she grows things. She's the Empress. You have the swan here with all the little mini ducks and baby ducks. And in the other tarot, the classic tarot, she's pregnant. So she births things and she grows things. You know, she's a creator. They see you in this energy too. They see you in this light. They see you as someone that kind of, you're able to make things grow. Definitely. They see you as being someone that's really able to make things blossom and bloom, and that's something that they miss, that they want to be a part of. They want to be a part of your energy. They want to be with you. The Six of Cups is the soulmate card, but it's also the nostalgia energy, you know, that reminiscing on the past there. And this is a different interpretation of it, because you have, there may be somebody in the background in this connection, because there's a person that's standing here that's facing away, but it's kind of strange, to be honest with you. He looks like he's kind of standing guard, but he looks like he's walking away, but he's barely shown in this card. Do you see him right here? So there may be somebody in the background for some of you in this connection that is like an afterthought in a way. That sounds right. But they feel this harmony, this peace here, and they reminisce about the past a lot and the decisions that were made in the past a lot. And they're wanting to grow things here. They're wanting to have more experiences like that, which is one of the reasons they want to offer you this Knight of Cups here, moving forward. Now, I feel like this person, because in this card, you know, he's actually drinking from that cup. In the other one, he's like offering that cup, which the page is as well. But here he is drinking from his own cup. So what that's telling me is that this person is kind of not only wanting to bring forward and offer you something, but they're also drinking that same energy. They're feeling this heavy. They're feeling this love towards you, okay? This possibility. It's a fresh energy. It's a new energy. It's actually a really good feeling to sit in. There's a freshness about it, a youthfulness about it, a childlike energy about it. The way that they look at you, the way they feel about you. They're wanting me to also say that they do kind of put you up there as far as the way they look at you. They have you on this Empress pedestal here, okay? And they are seeing themselves, recognizing themselves here in this as a Knight energy. So be aware of that. You know, sometimes it's not great to be up on that pedestal, because the fall, you know, the fall is heavier, because when someone puts you on a pedestal and they see you in such a bright way, a bright light, when things do happen, or you show them any kind of shadow self, if you mess up, you know, anytime you ever mess up, say or do the wrong thing, it's like, it's so much harder than someone that they don't have so high up there, you know? It's like, the way I like to describe it is thinking about that one person that means everything to you. This could be like a mother, because it's the Empress here. It could be like a mother or a grandmother. You know, you could never see your grandmother doing something really bad, or most people. There are some, and I know plenty, that you know, do things. But just that person that it's in your life that you put really high and you respect really, really well. up there, and then just to imagine or think about them doing something negative and how just abrupt that is in your mind to think about that person doing something like that. This is why people don't like being on a pedestal because they don't want to hurt the other person's vision of them. And there's a higher risk of that when you're so far up there, you know. The higher you sit, then the harder you fall. And so that's an energy I'm picking up on, so be careful of that. But this person moving into this is definitely wanting to offer you something. They're desiring some kind of new beginning here. They want to like relive some past experiences here. For you, they feel like coming home. They feel that, and they want to embrace that again. They want to feel that way again. They want to have fun with you again. The Death, when it comes up in reverse, though, that's just the only card here that's a blockage. And it's not really even a blockage. It's a stagnant energy, but it's also an energy of hanging on to something, you know? Something that you feel like is kind of decaying here with Death. You know, something that's decaying, you're trying to hold on to it and keep it together. And this is what's happening here, okay? This person's wanting to hold on to this connection. They don't want things to happen, or they don't want to lose you completely here. I don't know what I'm doing. Just lost my track of mind. I do feel like this person's kind of wanting to move in quickly, but they're kind of still unsure about how exactly they're going to do that, or there has been some kind of delay. This could be even with their finances. They may be wanting to actually offer you some kind of gift and not being able to do that at this time. But they contemplate back and forth, okay? So let's see how this conversation is going to take place. Sorry if you can hear my little one in the living room playing his VR. Might have to tell him to go back to his room here in a minute. So how's this conversation going to take place? Okay. So we have the... Ooh, okay. That's different. Way different from what was before here. So a lot of tension going into this. You have the Nine of Wands in reverse. You have the Magician. And you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. What else is there? Okay. You have the Queen of Pentacles. What else? Can I have one more card, please, for three? Yes. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse. The bottom of the deck energy, you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, with the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Wow. And Justice. Okay, so I'm going to actually kind of take all this into consideration. I need to see all these cards here. This is overall the bottom of the deck energy of this conversation that's going to take place. So even though this person's feeling the whole way that they are, they're very anxious about this, okay? They want to release themselves of this. This person has been feeling very anxious for a long period of time, I feel like. And I feel like this person's ready to face this dragon here, okay? They're ready to free themselves of all this anxious energy of this, you know, death coming in here. Again, you have the imagery of the death here that's coming to, for justice. You know, you have justice here as well. And this person's trying to hold on tight to what they have. They don't want anything to happen to what they do have here with you. But death is calling, you know, death in this connection. The decay has started. And now they're realizing that, and they're like, I don't want that to happen. That can't happen with me in pile 3. So they want to face it. You know, they want to break themselves free from this Nine of Swords energy. It's like there's a light at the end of the tunnel here, okay? And they want to improve the situation. They want to relieve themselves of the stress. You know, they don't want to be so holding on to what they have here and having to face this, God, I'm trying to think of the name of what this is, and, oh my gosh, why do I not know this? Grim Reaper, is that it? Grim Reaper comes calling. The Grim Reaper is the one that takes the souls. Anyway, they don't want this to happen, okay? That's really heavy, and that's what that was already coming through in their mood. This is something that I feel like is going to be part of this discussion, though. They want to free themselves. Also, they're going to discuss this, though, as well. I feel like this person is afraid of you being single. I feel like they're worried about you being available to them. This is something that concerns them. So strange in this after tarot here. You know, her harvest has come in. Her abundance is there. The gloves are off. Wow, okay, so... So the gloves are off now. You know, this person's ready to defend their space here with you. They want justice here in this connection. They want to have some kind of... Justice is pretty broad in the meaning of it, and different spreads and the different feelings, but they want this to be fair overall, okay? They want to take responsibility. They want to be honest and open here. That they want to be fair here. They kind of, this is an energy of reaping what you sow, right? These two individuals here, you have one that's wealthy and one that's not, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are. Justice will come and come calling, you know, and you will reap what you sow here. And this person's very afraid that this disconnection that happened is, you know, you may be moving on to someone else or something else. It's like they feel like you're in this state of, I invested in this connection and it didn't play out like I wanted, and now I'm moving forward to someone else. Sorry guys, it's Sunday. So this person's like, okay, you know, justice needs to take place here. I know this. They're reaping what they sow, because if they've left you in the past, there's a chance, like I said, that you may have moved on to someone else, and this is something that they're worried about, and they want to fight for this. But they don't know which direction to take. You know, they have this right here. They have this Ace of Cups for you, this love here, and they have this King of Cups energy, which is all up in their mood here, their feelings. But they don't know which direction to take here. They're afraid of making the wrong choice, so they kind of don't make a choice. This has been their past energy. But now they're to this point to where they could lose you. They could lose pile 3, and they recognize that. So they know they have to take some kind of action here. But they're frustrated about it. They're frustrated about which direction to take. You know? They're frustrated about the instability here too as well. This thought of you moving on from them, moving on to someone else, is causing them strain. Like I said, they want to fight for this. You know, the gloves are off. You're theirs is the way that they feel. They really want to hold on to this. They don't want death to come calling. They're ready to fight. You know, all these are cards of them facing their fears here. Okay, interesting. Okay, so as far as this conversation goes, so I do feel with this Nine of Wands, I'm hearing that this is more your energy, but this Nine of Wands is that struggle, okay? Feeling exhausted over a situation that took place. You know, feeling fatigued here. These people are wore out. I feel like this could actually be both of you. Both of you feel kind of wore out in this connection. And you both don't feel like you know, the Magician, when it comes up in reverse, it could be like a negative, you could look at it as a negative way, but it's just a card of confusion, you know? It's a card of there not being open communication there. And if you know that I mentioned here with Wally and Eva, in their relationship, she was so frustrated with him because he didn't understand a lot of what she was saying. But he's from a different world, you know? And literally. And this is kind of what I'm feeling here with the Magician. This conversation is going to be like that. Like, you know, that you may get some frustration that comes to play. And I want to say that some of the frustration comes from the confusion that's taking place. This person is in this energy of wanting to know what is going on here in this connection. You know, they're ready to face that at this point. They don't know that if they have the capability to, and some of that is their, even though they're in all this loving, wanting to offer this, all this energy to you, they are kind of worried about rejection in a way. They're worried that you're not going to accept what they have to offer. They're worried about you already having something in the future there. But that's kind of that energy of, what if you don't try? You'll never know. You know, that kind of thing. If you don't try it, you'll never know. And they're trying to keep that mindset moving forward. You know, I have to speak with pile 3. Even though that's difficult, but I'm confused about what's going on between us. I'm confused about where they are in their life. And I want to offer them something, but I don't know if they'll want to take that offer. And this is something they wanted to discuss, okay? They're very nervous about this, moving forward. They're very nervous about this energy here, this 3 of Pentacles here. There may be some kind of clashing, you know, like Wally and Eva. The 3 of Pentacles is having a hard time working together on something, you know, working against each other, or undermining each other in what you want. So there's some given, there's some, how do you say this? There's just some pull on both sides here. There's a little bit of a tug of war that's kind of going on between the 2 of you. And I feel like that's because I feel like you have been in this energy of not knowing where this person stands. And this person's been in that is feeling that same energy with you. And there are going to be some things that happened here that are discussed in this conversation that may not be completely pleasant, but definitely is needed. You know, definitely is needed. I don't feel like that something's going to be discussed here about commitment and how that actually would unfold between you and this person. You're not being able to have a solid commitment, you know, moving forward. I feel like you're coming up here as this Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be very grounded in this conversation. I feel like you're going to kind of know what you want and where you stand with this person. Very balanced, you know. I feel like you're going to feel as if you also gain some kind of victory here. You're capable or able to really reflect on what you want within yourself. And moving forward here, I feel like in this connection, you're both wanting to move away from these restrictions that you felt. You know, you don't want to hold yourself back here anymore. But it's almost like you're taking this person's offer and you're looking at it. You know, you're investigating. Here, she's kind of investigating this person's offer is the way that I'm seeing it. Or investigating, offering them something in return. It's like this. You have this person wants to fight for you. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. They're wanting to fight for you. They're tired of these restrictions holding them back. They want to move in on you here. And they're going to. They're going to stand their ground. They're going to fight for what they want. You know, moving forward. And you may have some they're kind of wanting me to pull some cards on that, and I kind of do too, because I kind of want to see. I want to see if I can get some clarifiers here for a few of these. This is a very complicated, complex conversation that's going to take place here, because there's anytime there's frustration here, which I am seeing, there's danger and frustration. And there's actually a song that says that. It's a country song, but I want to get some clarifiers for these 3 cards here. Why is the Magician in reverse? What's the Magician in reverse? Well, they gave me a whole lot of them. Okay, so let's see what this says. Whoa. Wow. Magician in reverse, you have the Lovers, the 3 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups in reverse. This person wants to explain how they recognize this Lover's energy with you. They recognize this connection with you. They feel this connection. They feel it. Okay? This is a decision. You know, this is a partnership. This is a connection. This is 2 people that align with each other. They want to recognize. They want to tell you this. They want to bring you this clarity. They feel this friendship here with you. They want to reunite with you. You know, the 3 of Cups is the energy of union, you know, reuniting with someone. They want to celebrate with you. We saw that up here. You know, they want to feel this again. And the 2 of Cups in reverse, again, we already saw that before in their thoughts. So there possibly could be also a little bit of distrust in this connection somewhere, and that could be where the frustration's coming out to play. But they feel this disharmony here. They feel this disconnect. And that's where they're kind of unsure, okay? That's where they're confused. They're confused about that. They feel this, they want this, and they're confused about where you stand, okay? So let's see about this 3 of Pentacles in reverse, please. Clarify this 3 of Pentacles in reverse, please. Why is the 3 of Pentacles in reverse? 2 cards. 6 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. Wow. So this person, with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, this person may have not been capable of offering you a whole lot in the past, and you felt like you were giving a whole lot. This person's wanting to feel your energy again. 2 things I'm getting from this. A, this person misses you again, like we already saw here in their mood. They're wanting to, you know, feel that from you again. They're wanting to take an offer from you again. You probably offered this person a lot in the past, and you kind of closed yourself off from that. But again, I'm just, this renaissance, like kind of energy, this reminiscing, that's what I'm looking for. This reminiscing type of energy. And you have 666 here, by the way, which isn't a negative number. It's actually just meaning that you need to reconnect, you know, spiritually. I feel like this person's just wanting this reconnection here with you. They're wanting victory here. They want to ground something. They want to give to this connection again. They want you to give equally. They want to have success here with you. And that's what they're worried about. You know, they're worried about you not wanting that. This needs to be discussed. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Clarify this Queen. You have the Star in reverse. That's the only card that came out for that one. You're unsure about taking this offer in this connection. The Star in reverse. And this, I feel like, is going to come kind of surprising to you, because I feel like this is something you really desired in the past, but now I feel like there's other things behind this that are causing confusion here for you. And this could be, you know, she's filling up herself here with this water. She's pouring it on herself here. And the other cup she's pouring out. So you may have, I mean, you may not feel the same way that you used to with this person, because it's like, I feel like you've offered them something in the past, and now you're giving to yourself, and you're thinking, Do I really need this? You know, is this something that's good for me? Just kind of a repetitive message that I'm getting in these cards, but everybody's going to be faced with a decision because we're talking about a conversation that's taking place here. I feel like you're okay, or you're confident in the energy that you're in, and you're not sure what you want. And you know, the star, when it comes up in reverse, is I feel like there's a lack of faith here, okay? This is about disconnection. And I feel like there's kind of a lack of faith with this person. And that's pertaining to an energy that they carried with them in the past. You're just, I mean, if someone hurts you, if someone treats you in a certain kind of way, of course, if they come back in and they want to offer you something else, you're going to be hesitant to that. There's going to be some distrust there in a way. I don't feel like this is a trust you can't come back from. I feel like there's just like a curiosity behind this. Not really a complete distrust, but like a curiosity about how committed this person really is to you and this love that they feel for you. Because of this past energy. That's where it's coming from, the past energy, this disconnection. And what you need to do for yourself. So this conversation that's going to take place is going to be a little bit, you know, there's going to be a little bit of words here that are expressed. There's going to be a little bit of give and take, but I still feel like you're going to come out with an understanding. I feel like you're trying to really contemplate this and think about this moving forward. Definitely. And the Eight of Swords here is a card of releasing yourself, you know, freeing yourself from the restrictions that are taking place here. Why is this Eight of Swords in reverse? It's almost like this person's the one that's coming in and kind of breaking this other person free. The Fool. Yeah. So you're in this energy of wanting to actually break yourself free from, you know, where this beginning is going to take place. This is the Fool is the new beginning. It's a leap of faith. It's you don't really know what to expect moving forward, which is the same kind of thing I got from the Star in reverse. Not really knowing what the future holds there. This is telling me that you want to release yourself from the expectations moving forward and just kind of take that leap there. This is you kind of embracing this opportunity. I feel like this is something that you're going to close out with. You're going to really investigate this offer here, think about it, contemplate it. And I feel like this person's going to help insinuate that you need to take this leap of faith here. Okay. So this is going to be how, we have the Emperor in reverse. This is going to be how this connection is going to be moving forward after this conversation takes place, okay? Let me move these up just a little bit. What's going to happen moving forward with this conversation? What's going to future moving happen? What's going to happen moving forward with all three of this? The Ace of Wands. What's going to happen moving forward with this conversation here? What's going to happen moving forward with this conversation? We have the Queen of Cups, which is one of the energies that they're searching for back from you, okay? What's going to happen in this conversation moving forward? Whoa, okay, we just had a whole lot just pop out at once. We have the Ten of Cups. The bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. Overall energy, the World, and the King of Swords here. This is, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Hanged Man in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So pile 3. I do feel as if you're going to, there's going to be some control in this connection moving forward. I feel like this person, because they're in that energy of not wanting things to, you know, decay in this connection, not wanting to have that that break away. They're going to actually, in the beginning of, after this conversation takes place, you offer them this new beginning here, you accept this offer here, then I do feel like this person is going to want to take control. They're going to stay in this energy of this Emperor in reverse for a little while, because it's kind of a stubborn energy, but it's, what I'm getting from it is that this person's really wanting to hold tight onto this connection. If you give them another chance, it's like they're not going to want to mess this up. They're not going to mess this up again. They want to hold on to this. You know, this Ace of Wands is that passionate new beginning, so there's possibly a lot of passion behind this connection that this person's been feeling for you, that they've been desiring for you, that they want with you. That's going to take place as well, this new passionate beginning here. The Queen of Cups energy is, I feel like, your energy, that you're going to open yourself up again to this person with your, when it comes to your emotions, and I will feel like this person will open up also with their emotions. This Ten of Cups is telling me that there's going to be emotional fulfillment here moving forward. You're both going to step into this like clarity of how you both feel about one another, and accepting that and embracing that. Even though this person's kind of in this holding on tight to that, not wanting to let go of that, you will still have this blissfulness when it comes to this connection. You know, the Ten of Cups is that wish is coming true. You know, it's about that happily ever after taking place here. But you have this here. So, okay. This is kind of strange for me in a way. This is that energy here that you had that kind of is lingering in the background, okay, of this moving forward energy. This Seven of Pentacles is something that you've invested in, that you've worked at, and that you've, with this after tarot, it's something that's already bloomed and blossomed, and you're carrying your pentacle off. Yeah, I did a good job. My work is done here, okay? The Six of Pentacles is the energy that this person was wanting, you know, that equal give and take, that part of this connection that maybe was lacking in the past that's coming into play here. They're wanting to kind of go there, you know, they're wanting to have that. That's going to take place. So it's, these two cards are telling me, it's like this person's like, okay, now I can take a break. Now I'm good. I'm invested in this. It's finally blooming. There's equal give and take here. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. And this one here too, that the Hangman in reverse is telling me that I really feel like there's, you know, something here that is being resisted in this connection. And these two cards here, guys. The Two of Pentacles in reverse is telling me something is off balance. Okay, something is out of balance here. And the Hangman is a repetitive thing. Something that you are repeating, an old pattern that you're repeating, and that's the stagnicity and that's going to take place here. And you're hanging on to something from the past, and it's repeating itself again. These two cards are telling me, are connecting here. This is what's happening. This person may reinvest in this connection, and they may feel safe in this connection. And this equal give and take may they may drop the ball here, guys. They may drop the ball on this because they feel like they put work into this. They feel like they can enjoy it now. And they may kind of drop the ball when it comes to this equal give and take, which is something I feel like happened in the past here, is going to kind of repeat itself again. So there's going to, in the future of this, moving forward, this person's going to kind of be like, take a deep breath and be like, okay, oh, I got what I wanted from pile of 3. I feel good where we're at. I'm happy in this energy, not in a negative way, just they're happy. So they kind of, you know, drop the ball about giving to you. And this is someone that kind of love bombs you in the beginning. And then, you know, a couple weeks later, it's like, you're like, what happened? Where'd you go? That kind of thing. This is something that could have happened in the past, and this is a repetitive cycle that's taking place, okay? You have gained this clarity, you understand this, you're recognizing that things are not in balance with this Two of Pentacles in reverse. And there is something that this person possibly overcommitted to. They may be telling you, oh yeah, I can be there for you now. I want to, I want to do things with you. We saw that here. I want to go and have fun with you. I want to do this and that, blah, blah, blah. And right off the bat, it starts off with this Ace of Wands. Great, passionate, you are having this connection here. You may actually be going somewhere where there's an outside fire here, enjoying one another's company. Things are going great. But then they have their pinnacle, so they're walking off with that. And they drop the ball. And you're sitting here saying, I feel the same energy I felt before. It's happening again. It's happening again. You're recognizing this, okay? This is something that's going to happen moving forward here. So let's get some eyes in and see what the future of this is. I do kind of want to get some messages from this person, though, just to see what kind of comes out. I'm anxious to see what... I'm always anxious to see what this person would kind of say here. Okay. So what would this person say? Whoa, okay. I knew exactly what I was doing. Y'all need to watch out for that energy there. Like I said, with that love bombing, this person's... They feel it. They do feel it. They feel this, This is a struggle. This struggle here is them committing to putting in that work, them committing to being a part of this relationship as to putting in that work. It being equal there, equal time spent on this connection instead of just you're there whenever this person feels like coming in. You know what I mean? They're going to kind of make you feel like they're offering you something different here. And they will in the beginning because they miss you and they want to control that. They want to hold on to you here. But I feel like later, once they've invested some time here in this equal give and take, they feel like they can kind of, release that so much and break free from that a little bit. And they may not do this really consciously, guys. But this is something that I feel like you're going to want to address. I knew exactly what I was doing was probably this person's knowing that they're wanting to get you back. They're wanting to say whatever they want to try to get you back. I am not available. So this is the energy of, this is kind of what they are afraid of with you. They are afraid that you aren't going to be available. This is a fear that they're carrying, that they have. This is what they're worried about. We kind of already talked about that. Finding out the truth crushed me, and it was my fault, but I blamed you. Again, this is that same energy that I'm telling you this person may feel as if you have someone in the background. That truth or that feeling of that truth is crushing this person, even though they don't know that for sure. And they feel like, they feel blame on you because of that, but really they know that this is their own fault because they let you go. And what were you going to do? Just wait around for this person? If this person said, I don't want that with you. I don't want anything with you. What were you supposed to do? I want to feel that way again. Yep, they do. And I'm pretty sure I said that in their feelings here, in their mood in the beginning with that Six of Cups there. They want to feel that same stuff. You are not a part of my plan. Yeah. This person feels as if they're kind of having to... This connection was definitely unexpected. Just like Wally and the way Eva kind of pops up one day. He has this routine that he takes every day. This same routine every day. And this... Eva just pops up out of nowhere. This is probably how they feel about you and your connection. You weren't something that they were planning on. I want to be more than just friends, and I know I messed up everything. Yeah, definitely. Same energy that we're getting here. This person wants to be more than what they were in the past with you. They don't want to just be friends with you. And we saw that, with the Lovers, the Three of Cups, and the Two of Cups in reverse, as far as why that Magician is in reverse. But they want more than just that with you. They want to feel that way again, they want... This person is terrified about losing you forever, losing you completely, not having you there when they need you. And they know the only way to be able to get you back is they're going to have to step up. And they do that. They do want to do that. And they're honest about that. They do want to do that. But it's kind of coming from a place of control. You know, kind of controlling your energy, not wanting anyone else to have you. And that's something that they think and worry about. And they don't want that to happen. So it's coming from a place of control. Even though, you know, those loving feelings are there, they're still trying to really... This person kind of feels like they don't know if they can give to you in the way that you deserve, but they definitely don't want anybody else to have you either. This is like a repetitive message that I feel like keeps coming up in different ways, but a lot of reunions are happening. A lot of reconnections are taking place right now because of the energies. And I just feel like this is something that, you have soulmate here. I feel like this is something that just keeps coming up in my readings and in different ways. But this is one of the ways. This person is wanting to reconnect with you. So you have soulmate here, and this is supposed to be, this is what I'm asking here is the future of this connection. What does it look like? A connection from your past life has emerged. Embrace this connection. So I do feel like, even though we saw that repetitive patterns taking place, some kind of introspection is going to happen because of this. Some kind of awareness is going to come out of this. This is, you know, a soulmate here. Look at that. We have the card of control. Assert yourself and take charge of your destiny. This is what's happening here. This person's trying to, I don't want to say this person is trying to control you. I don't mean it in that way. They just don't want anybody else to have you. What else? Whoa. Uncertainty. A true romantic connection is unclear. A deeper understanding is required. This is something that you're going to come into later, because when this person kind of drops their energy here, what they were doing, giving to you, and you recognize that, and you say, this is like a pattern that's happening again. This is an unbalance here. It's going to leave you in this uncertainty kind of energy here. What else can you tell me about the future of this connection? What else can you tell me about? Express. Yeah. A heart-to-heart conversation is going to have to happen. When that happens, when this happens, you recognize this is it when they pull away from you again, and you recognize that, and you give them this uncertain energy here, you're going to have this heart-to-heart conversation with this person. Obsessions. Be careful. There are strong desires and attachments. That's this person towards you guys. That's how this person's feeling towards you. They're really wanting... They're really wanting to, I'm sorry, I'm getting so distracted because I'm going to show y'all why. This looks like a face to me. Oh gosh, I don't even know if y'all can see that very well. This right here looks like a face with eyes that are just staring at me like crazy. And it looks like they're wearing a crown. It's that Emperor energy that I'm feeling again. This person is, you know, has strong desires and attachment, a strong attachment to you. And that's what they're controlling here. And this is the part of what's going to come out later in this connection that needs to be discussed. Nurture. Self-love is essential, a time to address your needs and ground yourself. Again, this is a connection that this is a time in the future where you're going to have to address these uncertainties. Express these desires and attachments that this person's feeling, this control that you feel. You're going to have this understanding. What I'm telling you right now, later, even though things will be blissful and great for a long time, you know, the Seven of Pentacles is a slow energy. It's a long investment. This is going to take place over a long period of time, but this is going to happen eventually. Eventually, this is going to take place. And this is going to be your opportunity here, okay, to speak up about this. Speak up about that energy that you're feeling and that repetitive pattern that's taking place. We have romance here at the bottom of the deck. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. This is something that this person's wanting to explore with you. They want to explore this romance with you. They feel all that with you. They want it back. You know, we saw that. I want to feel that way again. We talked about it in the beginning. You have the Eight of Pentacles here saying that this person is going to work on this commitment here with you. You have the World here as well. This is about having success here. This is about ending a cycle and starting something new and fresh. And this is about achieving something. And I feel like this person is wanting this world energy with you. They're thinking about this logically, right? They're going to be kind of moving forward in a logical sense. What can I do here in this situation logically? Because they want to heal past this conflict with this Five of Wands here that took place. They want to heal past this conflict and move on from this lack energy that they felt here with you. They don't want to be this King of Wands, okay? They know that that's not, that you're not okay with that King of Wands energy, the Knight of Wands energy. That's that player energy, you know, coming in for a good time, not a long time. Moving in fast and hot and fiery, and it's great, but they're out the door, and you're like, what the hell just happened? A damn tornado came in here, and you're left hurt, you know? So they're recognizing that. They're trying to bring a different energy here to the table. Okay, so I'm going to get you some advice to close. They're wanting me to use these cards, and I'm not sure what's going to come out in this, but I did just see passion on the bottom of the deck. So, okay. You may feel, because I also saw children, and it kind of gave me a different, I don't know, kind of a different feeling with that. You may feel like this childlike energy with this person. When it comes to passion, you may feel like I said in the beginning, that youthful, brand new start of a love connection and how passionate you feel about one another, and that might be something that you're experiencing with this person. Past life love, looky there. You have soulmate, past life love here. Your soul remembers this and takes connection. You also have the soulmate card, the Three of Cups out here. So this is intense. This is that, you know, what I told you in the beginning here. You have marriage and chemistry. This relationship is moving towards a sacred union. This attraction you feel is mutual. So I do feel like there's going to be an overall, some kind of commitment to one another. It's just why that commitment's there and where it's coming from. We have leap of faith here and vulnerability. I do feel like this person is going to take this leap of faith. We have the Fool here, which is the same, you know, same meaning. It's safe to make the move you're considering. You can be completely open with this person. Yeah, you can. You feel this home energy with this person. This soulmate energy it's all that stuff is there. There's always things that you're going to have to work on in connection. And I feel like this person is really trying to control. They're wanting to protect. Look, protect on the bottom of the deck. You are safe and divinely guided. Children is there again. Children are important to this partnership. There could be children involved in this connection, and that might be something that you're trying to protect. Warning, don't dismiss the red flags. Yeah. Be aware of that, okay? This protection, though, is this, like I was talking about, this person's trying to protect what they have with you. They want to keep that safe and to themselves. So I'm going to close here with a, nope. I'm going to, what is it? What? Okay. Sorry. I was arguing with my spirit guides. I do that from time to time. I'm actually going to get a Moonology card as well. For some reason, they're wanting me to pull this. And then I'm going to get some Whispers of Love oracles to give you some advice moving forward. Okay, so let's see what Moonology has to say. What is this? Whoa. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. So this is kind of saying do not let go of that hope, you know, not let go of that energy that you've probably wanted with this person for a while. We have communication is key. Yes, it is. And prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Gemini, new moon in Taurus. Okay. So I do feel as if I'm not going to go there. Clear my throat, guys. Sorry. Communication is going to be a big deal moving forward in this connection. The way that you express your communication to one another is, you know, like Wally and Eva. I mean, like we talked about, she's so frustrated with him because he doesn't understand a lot, you know, and this person may be in that same place. you may have more experience when it comes to love than this person does. Okay? That might be something that is causing y'all to have this overall lack of communication, open and honest communication. This person's not really used to being vulnerable, but they're going to take that leap. They're going to do it. They're going to be vulnerable in this connection because they don't want to lose you. And they know that's what you want. You know, that's what you desire here. Just make sure you're open and honest with communication there. So 3 cards came out of this deck just now. Just popped out of here like crazy. 22, the heart of the matter. There is more going on that meets the eye. Look at this. Wow. This is divinely orchestrated, this connection. I'm telling you guys, this is a spiritual connection. Absolutely. You have 3 cards of soulmates here. This is saying it's divinely protected. And now look at this card. And it's the number 22, which means a reflection. It's a reflective number, but it's 22 adds up to 4, which is about foundations. And kind of like the 4 of Wands, you know, that kind of that harmonious type of energy there. And there's again another child here. There's all kinds of stuff in this card, guys. There's butterflies. There's a frog, which is like that new beginning. A rabbit here. There's a peacock, which is that pride this person's feeling, that controlling type of energy there. There's swans here, a monkey, all kinds of stuff in this card. Butterfly, I don't know if I mentioned that. There's crab here, so maybe some Cancer energy. There's a tiger here, a fish, all kinds of stuff going on in this card. A unicorn. Yeah, there's a lot going on, and these are all in like the dream state of this child. All this. This is something that, you know, the divine may help move you in the right direction in your dreams. So it's maybe you should be keeping a dream journal that might help you with this connection here, because it says there's more going on than meets the eye. So this is definitely saying, this is awesome card, by the way. But definitely divinely protected, divinely guided connection. And I feel like on the 5D, you and this person communicate with one another and communicate with your spirit guides. They're helping guide you through this. You and this person are meant to reconnect. And you know, when I talked about your sticker there with Wally and Eva, they're meant to connect because even though it's hard and they have to get through some stuff, frustration is taking place, just like this connection. They're meant to reconnect because they have a higher purpose that they have to fulfill. This is the number 10, and it says, treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. And again, there's another child here on this card. In the world, wow, look at that. Did you see that? The world, the drop of the world here. And we talked about how Wally's connection, they accomplish something that's, you know, better for the whole world overall. Definitely, guys, you and this person have something that you need to accomplish here. You also have the world here as well, and I forgot to mention that. But there's definitely something here that you need to accomplish with one another. This connection is very important, very purposeful, and something to do with y'all's light, something to do with the something that you are going to complete with one another. That's very important. And it's important to love others deeply. This is, you know, both of you recognize this connection, and it's something that you both don't want to let go of. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. This card here you have is number 4, and which we talked about the 4 of Wands, and we talked about, you know, this is 22, this is 10, this is 4. You have 2 swans on here, and swans mate for life. You know, once they find that partner, they're with that partner always. So with that past life connection coming into play, and the soulmates and all that, this is something you and this person have probably had many lifetimes together, and you've had to learn things with one another so that you can complete some kind of bigger purpose, higher purpose, which makes me really want to get a card before I close. Yes, let's see what comes out in these. I can never remember the name of these. They're by Rebecca Campbell. Lead. Gosh, I can't remember the name of these. I'll put it down though in the description box though. Okay, so let's see what comes out. There's something important here about that. What is it? Whoa, did y'all see that? That was crazy. We have mirror here, just like the number 22. Who or what is triggering you? So this is, you and this person are meant to show each other these triggers so that y'all can, you know, heal and move forward, because there's something that you're supposed to be doing here. Trust the niggle. What is niggling feeling? What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? This is you needing to listen to your intuition about you and this person. Again, you have two people here. Mirror images here. At the bottom of the deck, you have the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Limiting beliefs here, guys, is a high thing that keeps coming to mind. Lots of limiting beliefs of what you and this person can accomplish here. There is something that you and this person are supposed to be breaking open here from the darkness and birthing something new. Wow. Okay. Guys, look at this. Underneath this card. Birthing a new age. Guys, no way. Okay. That's crazy. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. I'm telling you that you and this person have a higher mission here. We have, oh gosh, guys, I never can say this right. Palladies. I don't want to butcher this. I don't want to do this injustice. I can't say this right. But it says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Come on, guys. You and this person need to straighten this stuff out, because y'all both have a higher mission here. Definitely. You both definitely have a higher mission here. And I didn't even notice, but actually we have the Empress and the Emperor here. So divine masculine, divine feminine energy. And I said that in the very beginning with this sticker. This could be your twin flame kind of connection, where you have a higher purpose and you need to get through these you know, walls and be able to be vulnerable with one another and be able to nurture this connection so that y'all can do what you're meant to be doing here. You know, birthing a new age. Double mission here, channeling and uplifting humanity. This double mission here with all these reflections and double cards here with mirroring and all this kind of stuff. Guys, seriously, it's bugging me. I can't say this word. I'll figure it out. Anyways, definitely, guys, stick with this. This person does have a lot of love for you, but they're still having some control things in the background that they feel like they need to like kind of hold steady with, hold on to. But there's definitely love here overall. I mean, right off the bat, we saw that. So definitely you and this person. And I feel like you'll recognize these patterns and be able to understand this connection maybe a little more than this person does. But definitely there's a higher mission that you and this person carry together, for sure. So that, I mean, how crazy is it, guys? I have to say this one more time. We talked about the connection here with Wally and Eva, and if you haven't watched that, you should for sure go watch it now. But the connection there and how they literally birth a new world. You know, they birth a new world. They bring back our planet in the end of the movie. And it's all because of them accomplishing something together that wasn't easy, you know. And here you have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming of a new world into being, and channeling and uplifting humanity. I mean, how awesome is that? That is an awesome way to close this reading. The connection there from the beginning of the sticker to the end with these cards. Come on. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to leave you there. I got a little excited. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated and made sense to you. Good luck to you moving forward. I hope you're able to, you know, reconnect with this person in the way that is good for you. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all your likes and all that good stuff and your kindness and support. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information for that is down below. I'm open up to that, so just shoot me an email and I will give you the information. And thanks so much for being here, and I hope to see you again. Thanks.